Scramble all reinforcements. Fire on flight deck armed. Now hear this. All hands man your battle stations. We are under attack. This is not a drill.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another lazy Sunday here on Out of the Basement. I'm Nate, joined with Zoo Boy.
Sup, guys?
No Justin today. Bro is
Justin looks a little different. He looks different.
He's in a combination of 127 hours and The Descent. Like those
are some great picks.
Climbing between rocks. Then he's in some underground cave system in a boat, and I'm just like, what is bro up to?
Yeah, I've been loving it. Very, very funny.
Yes, I'm happy to have you, Zoo. Thanks for joining me today. We actually do have quite
I couldn't leave you
bit.
alone, bro.
Yes.
Like everyone else.
I know everyone else is a snake coward. I can't believe they would leave us all alone. I can't believe these motherfuckers. But we actually do have quite a bit to talk about. There is some Black Series news, some figures showing up in stores. We're also going to talk TVC since, Zoo and I like to
Justin's not here.
dabble a little bit, along with some other figures as well. So it'll be a little bit more of a variety stream today.
It'll be like figure ball?
Maybe. Except for there might be some different hot toy opinions on this stream.
We'll see.
First things first, though, let's say what's up to everyone who's joined us so far. We got good old Obi Dad here with us. Livo's here as well. Sup, guys? Been playing a lot of Marathon lately. Ooh, very nice. Colonel Angus is here. Oh, no. Colonel in the chat. Yeah, Justin, he does have the TIE Fighter and the Emperor's Royal Guard on display. It's up to 12th Battalion. Ezra. Perceptor. How's it going?
Since Justin's not here, you forgot to add everyone in the Discord, bro.
Oh, no.
I got you. I'll do my mod duties for once.
Yes. Thank you. Wayne, what's up? Straswa? Had a brain fart there. How's it going? Midian. We got Hello There Collectibles. Joss Isley Spaceport. How's it going? Nice to see you. Been a while. Ooh, good background chatter during some spring cleaning. Love to hear that. We got Tom Bowling in here. Loves a good mystery item. That's true. There is a new mystery item. It's up Don K. We got Hello There Collectibles showing off their 32-month channel membership milestone. Good afternoon, everyone watching today while still recovering from surgery. Looking forward to the stream. Hopefully you have a speedy recovery there, HTC, and appreciate you for being a channel member for so long. Easily the best way to support the channel. We have multiple tiers. Check it out. There's a link in the description. What's up, Stargazer? How's it going? We also have Perceptor in here. Sean Woods, how's it going? R2 Drew 2, what's up, man? We got Joby1 in here with us as well. What's good, OOTB fam? Locked in for another laid-back, lazy Sunday. with a chat full of real ones. That's right. This is the real community here on Out of the Basement at the Lazy Sunday stream. Would love to see it. What's up, Matthias? Thanks for the $2. We got the sup guys. Appreciate that. And we got Cup of Joe in here. Love all the familiar faces. We also have some new people in here, like Lemmy. Finally get to see the live stream. Last time was like a month ago. Nice. Welcome back, Lemmy.
Oh, yeah. Always love that.
49er Brian's here as well. What's up? We got Dill in the chat. Ghosty Boy. Hope it's Boba Fett news. No Boba Fett news. I'm sorry. No Boba Fett. Dill, appreciate you being a member for 40 months. R2 Drew 2 says, Justin looks different. Yeah, he grew his hair out.
Yeah.
In just 1 week, Justin grew his hair out.
Crazy.
James
I like
Wade,
a lot of people always saying that Justin got a new look. Not Obi-Wan said that. It always makes me laugh. It's such a stupid joke, but I love it.
Yeah.
I laugh.
James Wade, appreciate you for being a member for 39 months. What's up, boys? Still riding the high of an awesome toy show yesterday. Sweet.
Sick.
What'd you pick up? Let us know. What's up, Darth Ringo? Chaotic Clouds. Avix is in the mines of Gary, Indiana. I mean, could be. It could be. Where's Justin? Justin is on a nice little vacation with his wife.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm right here, Nate.
Oh, yeah, that is true. That is true. Justin's right here. What are you guys talking about? But actually, no, in all seriousness, shout out to Lucy. Happy birthday, Lucy. Justin's wife.
Happy birthday, Lucy.
They're on a little nice trip together, so they're having fun. They're out there having fun doing married couple stuff. Carla Woods, appreciate you for being a member for 10 months. Blizzard here, anywhere else?
Definitely not here.
No, not down in Florida. The weather has been pretty horrible here in the Midwest. Lots of heavy rain and actually some like really strong winds came through the area recently, and I didn't have power for 2 days this week.
Oh, really? I knew you didn't have power. I didn't know it was for 2 days. Oh.
Yeah, the first day it was because of the horrible thunderstorm, everything like that. I literally happened to like look out the window at the right time, and I saw the transformer box outside of my house explode, and like sparks flew everywhere, and I was like, that's not good. And then literally 2 seconds later, just boom, and all the lights and everything just turned off in my house. So we ended up going over to Justin and Lucy's and just hung out for a few hours, and then everything seemed good. Power came back on, and then the next day, the high winds came through and destroyed some other stuff. So then we lost power again, and that one was for like a solid like 10 hours, and we were literally living in the darkness. Like I was carrying around my candelabra through the house, just like a Victorian ghost, you know, trying to see my way through. But I built a blockies in the dark. You know, I was like, what can I do? What can
Under the candlelight?
Yeah. I have some rechargeable lights that I actually use for the collection. And I was like, oh, snap, those are charged. So I like took them out and I turned them on, and I was just using those as some light as well. But yeah, so Friday the 13th, I didn't get to watch a Friday the 13th, man. I'm so disappointed. Had no power.
You had a real life horror experience.
Yeah. I thought Justin was crazy for going to a cabin in the woods on Friday the 13th. I was like, all right, bro, suit yourself. Like, whatever you want to do. R. Marks, I appreciate you being a member for 49 months.
49.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, we got Zach in here. 2 goats. I agree.
I just watched this morning. I watched Black Series Cantina. The episode with Tangy Fungus. It was a great episode.
Dude, such a great
three goats on that stream.
True. Love our Tangy. What's up, Troy? My dude's been a member for 47 months. Love to see that. Figure ball boys are taking over. They're everywhere. They've gone global.
Yeah.
What's up, Renoez? Michael G, how's it going? We got Captain Crunch in here. Greetings from North Carolina. Oh yeah, I hear you there, Lemmy. Life definitely gets in the way, so appreciate you making some time to stop by. It's awesome. Josh Isley ordered my first sideshow figure to celebrate the new job. I hope maybe it was some scum and villainy, perhaps, Josh.
I got a sideshow. Figure to talk about today too.
Oh. Comrade says I was about to make a joke about how I've never seen Justin and Zoo in the same room, but I in fact have seen Justin and Zoo in the same room.
That's true, many times.
Yep. They are two different people. What's up, Darth Toa? Nice to see you. We got Not Obi-Wan in here, who's been a member for 21 months. Justin is gone. I'm what remains. Zoo Boy, probably.
There you go.
Cat Zim, thank you for becoming a channel member. Appreciate you there. HTC.
Yes, that was excellent.
Yeah, I haven't been filled in on this on the Redditor mods situation here, but I'm just like, oh, typical Justin.
Yeah, I haven't.
He's going and starting beef with someone.
I haven't spoken to Justin about it, but I've seen what he posted in the Out of the Basement Discord, and it was pretty funny.
Going up against Reddit mods is it's quite the task.
All mods are terrible. I hate mods. If you're a mod, especially if you moderate Discord, that's just awful. You know?
Yeah, moderate Discord and Reddit.
Yeah, who does that? That's crazy.
Yeah, 212th Battalions in Ohio. The storm was awful. Yeah, there were, I mean, probably about 40-ish minutes south of us, a tornado actually touched down and destroyed several homes. It was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Oh, okay, Josh got Revenge of the Sith Anakin. Nice.
I wanna answer Risk Lama's question here.
All right, yeah.
I own 9. So it's great because that means I can go a whole week. And then I still have 2 left over. Yeah, exactly. It's great.
Yeah. Cup of Joe. No. Reddit mods are so... They're pleasant. Is it like Zoo? If only every Reddit mod was like Zoo.
Exactly.
Then we wouldn't... Reddit would be a tolerable place.
I also... Dan's
Welcome,
comment made me laugh because this has happened multiple times. So many times I shave literally right after Figure Ball. Mm-hmm. So by the next Wednesday or Monday when we streamed on Mondays, I would have grown out a little bit more. And then typically what happens is for some reason it winds up where I'm out of the basement, which is it's further away or not as far away as it would have been if it was a full week. And I'm like, this is Babyface Zoo now. And I hate Babyface Zoo. There's like nothing here. And I like my facial hair. But I do it, I make the sacrifice so Nate doesn't stream alone. Look at that.
That's right. That is so right. Where's Coffee at? Oh, here we go. There's Coffee. What's up, bro? 9. What a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Hey, makes things easy, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Dang. 49er Brian got a loose sail barge for $1,000.
That's a Nate deal.
Good price. Love to see you join the barge crew. We're an elite group of TVC collectors, true TVC collectors. If you own the barge, that's how it works.
49er Brian didn't do his job. 9 Numb lost the Figure Ball poll.
Dude,
I voted for him. I voted for him over Max Rebo. Just crazy, but Max Rebo is a top 10 one for me. 9 Numb is a top 5. So it sucks.
You're going up against the influence of OOTB. We made Max Rebo. No one knew Max before we came along. So
yeah, that's 49er Brian versus OOTB. and you took about typical OOTB just shitting on the small channels.
That's true. Another day, another dollar. But see, 49er Brian, you've noticed he doesn't talk too much about wanting 9 Nub anymore, and you know why? It's because he got that Toxic Collector version. And after you get the Toxic Collector version, you're all of a sudden you're just like, oh, I guess I don't I don't really need this in Black Series.
Yeah. So that means you're going to say, oh, we don't need Max Rebo anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, spoiler, I don't have them yet, but spoilers for future recent pickups. I got the other two band members coming on the way from Mr. Toxic.
Oh.
Couldn't, after you guys had him on Figure Ball, I was like, man, I haven't talked to him in a long time. And I hit him up and I started talking to him, and then I was just like, you know what? I need the other two.
It's time.
I need the other two.
Like
Exactly, Dan. We made Max Rebo canon. If it wasn't for us, Max Rebo would not have appeared in Book of Boba Fett. I'm going to claim
that's a
that
canon
one.
event. I think you're right. 100%.
I'm claiming that one. It wouldn't have happened without how much I mean, look at all this stuff behind us, you know?
Bobcat, that is very true, but I'm at least happy that Jason made it out of round 1, because last year he was eliminated first round. He went up against Kyle Katarn last year.
Yeah. It's been every lineup for the Figure Ball bracket has just been tough. It's been so
round 3
hard to
launched
choose.
today?
Yeah, I have that pulled up. We'll definitely go over it. And since Justin's not here, I'm going to vote. And he's not going to be able to stop me. But yeah, we'll definitely take a look at the Figure Ball poll as well. We got TVC Mackin, or should I say TBS Mackin.
That's what he's been picking up lately.
We need a Zoo Boy room tour. I agree.
It's coming. It's coming. It will happen before the end of the year. I'm guaranteeing that. 100%.
We need to fly in a film crew. And
Yeah.
we'll just we'll make it a full production.
I had family visiting yesterday. They live a couple hours away. They've never been to my house, and seeing my collection, they were like, "Oh my god!" And it was my cousin who has a young daughter, and she was loving the the Hammond collection. She was like, dinosaurs. I was like, yeah, dinosaurs. I mean, they're great.
Yeah.
When I was her age, I loved dinosaurs too. I still love dinosaurs.
True. I mean, dinosaurs are based, and honestly, like growing up, having the excellent Jurassic Park figures for pretty much both of our entire childhoods is awesome. Did you ever have the ones that were like had the little battle damaged panels on them? You could like take that off, and then it would be like a little bit of blood and like.
You know what's crazy? I don't know if you noticed when I sent you the pictures, but one of the figures from today has a very similar type feature. I'll point it out.
Nice.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, I was working on saving the pictures here so that we can definitely talk about some of these dinosaurs. But all right, so hello, Epic Games for you 3615. How's it going? Sup, guys? Justin will have that shield down. We have to give him more time. Welcome, Zoo. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Appreciate that.
Thanks for the welcome.
Yeah. Mackin, what other lines have you been getting into? Would be curious to know. Dino Damage. All right. So, we actually do have some Black Series news to talk about. So, I say we just get into it as soon as I find the transition clip. Justin's so much better than this.
I love being on here with you when it's without Justin. It's very chaotic.
I'm like, wait, how do you do the StreamYard? All right, here we go. We're talking some Black Series news. We are back with breaking Black Series news. And 212 Battalion, kind of spitting, bro. Kind of spitting. Can we all agree Super 7 sucks?
Overpriced slop.
I don't want to say they suck, because they do have some good looking figures. But they are very expensive, and usually the articulation is like unbelievably bad.
Because of something you said you wanted to talk about today, my Super 7 version of that character. I immediately packed it up and it's ready to be listed on eBay. I'm like,
Nice.
I don't need, High is doing it now. I can
Yep.
get rid of that slop.
They're like, all good here. All good here.
Oh.
But yeah, so let me share my screen and then we will get into some Black Series news here. I'm going to pull up the stream on my phone so that way I can see what's going on. See the chat.
Yeah, Risk Llama, Diamond Select did do Sauron, the Build-A-Figure. Funny enough, when I was looking to see if it's worth getting, I typed that in on YouTube, see if anyone did a review for it, and Nate did a review for it on this channel. That's the first video that comes up.
Which figure?
Sauron, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah. Dude, the Build-A-Figure's great. It's just all the other figures. Nah, they're not bad. I didn't mind Lord of the Rings. So here we go. We'll jump over and get things started with some Black Series news here from Yakface. We're on yakface.com. Of course, the best Black Series news website. And we have the Walmart exclusive Black Series Purge Trooper and Patrol Trooper 2-pack hitting Walmart shelves now. So you can see here we've got the image from Imperial Beach Patrol on IG. And they found this 2-pack at their local Walmart. Zoo, are you picking this one up?
I would like to eventually, but I never pre-ordered it. With every prices increasing, I don't want to say I've become more picky and choosy because I still buy a lot of stuff, but I guess in a way I still kind of have. Even though I still buy a lot, I guess I did rein it in a tiny bit because this is something I would have pre-ordered, but I'm just like, man, I just feel like exactly like 212 Battalion is saying, this screams clearance to me.
Yeah. I feel like I want that Purge Trooper because it is updated.
Same.
It's on the
That's why I was like, oh, should I just pay full price? But like, I just can't. I can't.
Right.
It needs to go down a little bit.
I feel like every Walmart 2-pack recently has ended up on clearance as well. So I feel like I'm willing to play chicken with this one. And
I know
see what happens.
I know it's been a little bit of a while, but my favorite thing was, I don't know if we were coming back from ICCCon or what, but Justin got the Enoch and what, Night Trooper? Is that who came with it?
Yeah, Enoch the Night Trooper.
By the time it was delivered to his house, but then he got back, it was already on sale.
Dude.
Justin was like, what the hell is this?
That Enoch 2-pack situation was such a joke. Like, Walmart totally screwed over everyone that pre-ordered that set or literally bought it because wasn't it only like maybe a few days after it started shipping?
Yeah, it was kind of ridiculous. It went on sale so quickly.
So
it was deep discount too.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't even just like a little, like $10-15 off. I think it was like $10, literally something crazy like that.
And then eventually it went like half price.
Yeah,
like even further than that. I think the cheapest. Am I making this up? It was like $8 or something. I think it went like really cheap. Like,
yeah,
it was crazy.
I remember seeing it for $9, and I was just like, "What
crazy.
On earth?" So I mean, if that happens with this 2-pack,
oh yeah,
I won't.
This $8 pickup all day.
Bro, I won't complain one bit if I could get this Purge Trooper for that cheap. But here's what else I'll say though, and I'm sure you agree with me, Zoo. We need to finish the Purge Troopers because we don't have all the weapons. And I would love for them to finally get around to giving us the what's left. I think the Electro Batons.
I'm not even sure which they did. I know they finally did the, what is that, a hammer? I don't even know what it's called, an axe?
Yeah, it's like an axe.
Yeah, the one they did with the
3-pack.
I don't even remember what was that, the Cal Inquisitor pack?
Yep, it was Cal, Second Sister, and then the Electro Axe Hammer Trooper thingy. So
I wish this was split up because I'll take another Patrol Trooper. I like that design. It's Oreo Trooper,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I I don't want to pay full price for that. And if it was a single release of the new Purge, full price, I think I'd pick that up. But it's just this being a 2-pack.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. The Patrol Trooper is what holds this 2-pack back for me. I think if it would have been a more modern Trooper, or maybe even the Patrol Trooper updated, because while the Purge Trooper is updated, the Patrol Trooper is not. It's the same old figure, and the hips on the Patrol Trooper are terrible.
Right.
I think they're they're basically unusable. So I think if both would have been updated, it probably would have been like a easy pickup for me, like day one. But with it being, new figure mixed with some reuse, or straight up repack, not even reuse. Clearance chicken it is. But look at that blaster. Look at that paint. Silver paint on a blaster, bro. Whew.
Man, if only they painted Dooku's chain and lightsaber.
They gave him an alternate head, bro. That's where all the budget went, okay?
That's fair.
Just kidding. Dude, hold on. I see something here. I see something I like. We got Justin in the chat just giving YouTube 60 cents.
Well, no, because since Justin's sending it, that means it goes to me.
Oh, right.
So thank you. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. Look at that. Look at the boys holding it down. Dono train, huh? Choo-choo. Can we see a rainbow, maybe?
And then the donut train will start, and then Nate promised me that it all goes directly to me. So there we go.
Oh, Still Woozy says they removed the comma straps from the Purge Trooper. Oh, yeah, they did. Interesting. Mac, yes, the Patrol Trooper has the Y hips. Not good. But yes, so let me jump back here. So anything else you wanted to add to this 2-pack here, Michael?
No, it's just it reminds me of the Battlefront pack from Amazon, where I've actually been kind of a defender for those because I do like them. I've picked them up, but recently with the prices increasing, it's like I just canceled mine the other day. I still want it. I'm still gonna get it, but just not at full price. These type of like heavy reuse 2-packs, I feel like they always go down in price. So and it's not like like a lot of figures go down in price nowadays. But if I want that figure like when it comes out, then I don't mind. I'm not gonna wait for Kal Katarn to go down in price.
Yep.
But for something like this, I'll wait.
Yeah, it's not essential. So get to your Walmarts if you're looking to pick this one up, because it looks like it is dropping right now. Or maybe just wait a couple of weeks, maybe a month or two, and it'll probably be on discount on Walmart.com. So
Yak's comment is interesting. I did not remember from the initial reveal that the pistol was not there. Pretty cool.
Oh, we got Yak here. They gave the Patrol Trooper the pistol. The original images of the set did not show it. Interesting. That's cool. Wait.
Especially since they have paint.
Dude, Matthias, thank you for the $1. Appreciate that. If only Hasbro would make all the hilts like the one Quinlan Voss has.
It is very long, Quinlan's, though. I don't know if he's compensating for something or what.
That's true. Zoo, is it supposed to be long like that? Because some people,
I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Some people were saying Kyle's lightsaber is supposed to be super long.
Oh, so maybe they like switched it by accident or something?
And I'm just like, I'll take it because it's more sturdy, and it's really not that egregious.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. It's just the first time when I took it out of the box, I'm like, that's a long hilt.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
All right, so next up, we're still on Yak Face, and we've got an intercepted transmission. The Mystery Black Series item, Athena, is arriving in the U.S. So the article reads, recent shipping info shows that a Mystery Black Series codename from our master list has started to arrive in the U.S. Based on the price of about $55, Athena could be another 2-pack of figures or one larger/fatter item. It is likely a Walmart exclusive in the U.S. And of course, he'll update with more information as we get it. But we have a new mystery item on the way. Zoo, is it going to be a 2-pack or is it just going to be Rot of the Hutt? What do you think?
That's what I was thinking. Rot of the Hutt. Yeah.
Would you pick up Rot of the Hutt for 55?
I think I would, depending on how he is in the movie, because it's a new character. That's always like I'm always defaultly yes, unless I watch the movie and I'm like, man, this is a slop version of the character.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming that he's voiced by Jeremy Allen White. Hopefully he's good. As long as I don't feel worse about him than I do now, I'll pick it up. If I watch the movie though and I'm like, man, what a terrible character, then I'd probably still pick it up just to add to the shelf, but not at that price.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how involved Rot of the Hutt is going to be.
Yeah.
Is the gladiator arena scene, is it just like a little moment in the movie?
I imagine he's probably like a tertiary villain, not because I've seen some people say, is he the main villain of the movie? And I do not think so.
No, I would assume it's, well, actually, I guess I don't know. I was going to say, I assume it's the twins, but they could also just be, a brief cameo as well.
Side quest.
Yeah. I could see the gladiator scene being like the cold open of the movie, like how, was that season 2 or 3 of Mando that opens with the Gamorreans wrestling? I think that's season 2, right?
I'm not sure.
It's
I've never
fake ass Star Wars fans here, bro.
I never do this, but T-Mac has convinced me. I'm doing a Mando rewatch before the movie, which is great because I've never actually watched my discs.
Really?
So yeah. So I mean, I've put it in there just to see how it looks, but not like a full episode. Like I put in like the Cobb Vanth episode. Just watched like scenes of that with the Crate Dragon, and it looks great. But I've never sat down and like actually watched it.
Dude, the disc versions of the Disney Plus shows are so good. They're like,
it's why Andor season 2. Where is it? I'm getting nervous, bro.
I know. That's the biggest issue with all that is Disney loves to start doing something and then the minute
we're done.
They lose like $1 on it, they're like, nope, no more. Cut it. But yeah, the 4K discs look amazing. Like Mando season 1 looks awesome. It's obviously it's native 4K, but it just
not compressed by streaming Disney Plus.
It looks so good. But yeah.
See, this is why I was talking to Justin recently. Someone left a comment. It was on Out of the Basement. Someone left a comment and they said that buying physical media is like setting your money on fire.
Yeah, that was.
I was
crazy.
Like, nah. See, this is why it's worth it.
Like, as if collecting action figures is also not just like setting your money on fire.
Collecting anything really, if you want to, but that's like such a curmudgeon-y way to live. Like that'd be like
absolutely.
Only buy food and shelter and that's it. You can't have any fun with your money.
Stocks and bonds and gold and silver. That's what real men collect. Dude, I saw there was on Big Bad today. I was scrolling through and there's like some Star Wars silver coin and it's like $1,000.
That's insane.
Got to get Zach on that. But yeah,
I know.
No, go ahead.
Stargazer said that they should make a 2-pack and include Stinky. That's something that T-Mac suggested that as well, and I loved that idea. I don't think they would do it, but I would love. I know some people would say, "Oh, it's a hostage pack," but it's really more like an accessory. Mm-hmm. You know, he's so small, Stinky. I just don't think Lucasfilm would really allow that because it's from different media in the same package.
That's very true. I think that would probably be the biggest thing holding it back. But gee dang it, I would love to have a Stinky.
See, I hope there's a Stinky flashback. And then there you go. That's how they do it.
what they need to do is make a Stinky figure like the original release of Grogu when it was $9.99.
Oh, yeah.
The figure with some little accessories. But here's my Stinky. It's Stinky, but also comes with the backpack so you can put him on Ahsoka's back,
sure.
like in the Clone Wars
Oh,
movie.
people would be upset though because technically we don't have that figure.
Oh,
but that's been
yeah,
retconned.
that's right.
That's been retconned. So.
That's right. Well, SH Figure Arts is going to deliver us that figure, so we'll have it in no
forgot about
time.
that with the animated likeness, right?
Yeah. Maxine, appreciate you being a channel member for 11 months.
Also love the profile picture, Jaina.
Dude, Jaina, she's based. But yeah, I love getting Stinky. Give us an 08 Ahsoka with Stinky. Sean Woods, real men don't put ketchup on their hot dogs. I mean,
I put ketchup on my hot dogs.
You can't grow up in the Chicagoland area and put ketchup on your hot dog.
You know what's crazy?
That's asking to be beaten.
For a long time, I said I don't like mustard, and then in the past, I don't know, 3-4 years, I've been having honey mustard. And I really like that. So recently, I don't remember why, but I went to go see a movie with my dad, and we didn't eat anything all day. I don't remember why we didn't eat anything. So my dad was like, I'm actually going to get a hot dog. Do you want one? And I was like, sure. I'll have to take a hot dog. I'm not going to turn down a hot dog.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to put mustard on this. I haven't had mustard on a hot dog in probably at least half a decade, maybe more. I was like, I'm going to try it. Did not like it. No? Just because I like honey mustard, regular mustard, still not for me. Honey mustard's goated. Regular mustard, I'm still a ketchup boy. It's basic. It's okay.
It's kind of strange how like literally one day the wiring of my brain just like switched and I went from despising mustard to actually really enjoying it. Like I just had it under the right circumstance, like maybe like a full Chicago dog or something like that, and I'm like, it's
crazy also how tastes change over time. I remember I was a kid, I used to love carrots. As a teenager, young, early 20s, I just hated them. Now, love carrots. So I don't know, it's like your tastes kind of change over time. Even allergies, I don't remember if it was my aunt. Someone in my family developed a strawberry allergy later in life. And they used to love strawberries.
That would be tragic.
Yeah, imagine you developed an allergy to something that you loved.
I haven't developed an allergy to anything I've loved, but I keep having this reoccurring habit in my adult life where I go to eat something I haven't had in a long time, and then it's like, oh, now I'm allergic to it.
Oh.
Like sunflower seeds was like the biggest one for me recently where like I was like, man, I haven't had sunflower seeds since I was a kid. I'm going to try these out. And I just started shoveling them in my mouth. And then I was like,
yeah, that's not good.
And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I think I might be allergic to sunflower seeds.
What was it? Was it apples?
Yeah, it happened with me with apples as
I remember
well,
you were talking to me about that and you were so casual about it. But you were like, yeah, like I'm like kind of dying when I'm eating it. And I'm like, what? What are you talking about?
Thankfully, it's never been like such a bad allergic reaction to where I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. But I definitely I start feeling my throat getting a little tight, my tongue gets itchy, my gums start like burning, and I'm just like, this isn't good. This isn't right.
All right, so next time we meet up, I'll give you some apple pie with some applesauce.
But that's the thing, though, is if it's cooked, I'm good. I think it's
it's just the raw.
Yeah, I think it's just the raw apple. Something about a raw apple is what.
The skin, maybe.
Yeah,
like that one scene in Parasite where they're rubbing the.
Honestly, it really could be like that because I'll eat apple pie, applesauce, stuff like that, and I'm fine. But a regular raw apple, I take a bite into it and I'm just like, I can't breathe now. Oh, coffee's in here. Nothing wrong with ketchup on a good Blizzard. I mean, yeah, I actually prefer cheese. I'm a cheese dog.
Oh, yeah, ketchup and cheese is my go-to. That's great.
I'm a simple man. My perfect hot dog is literally just The bun, the dog, some cheese, and sport peppers. Give me that, and I'm good. That's all I need.
Replace the peppers with ketchup for me. See,
the peppers are good though, bro. The peppers are good.
You're so right with cheese on a hot dog, because a lot of people think it's odd, but I'm like, you put cheese on a burger? What's wrong with cheese on a dog? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, I'll tell you.
No, cheese on a dog is incredible.
Do you like chili cheese dogs?
Oh yeah. I'll definitely go for a chili cheese dog as well.
Yeah,
we used to at the movie theater. We used to have chili cheese dispensers, and
that's kind of crazy eating.
Dude, but okay, so you couldn't get a hot dog, but they didn't mind if you just took a bun. So I would take the bun and I would put chili and cheese in it and just eat it like that, like that's no crazy. Dog. But it was good. It was good. Since we started this hot dog chat, 30 people have left the live stream.
They're just like, no, this is not what we're here for. We're here for Black Series news only.
We need Black Series. Why are you guys talking about fucking hot dogs?
You know what we need? We need people to, all the hot dog enthusiasts need to start watching now. And then they're like, all right, I like where this stream is going.
Right. Thank you, Obi Dad, for the membership milestone. Coming up on 2 years. We got Austin here. Straight up waking in the middle of a night in a cold sweat, fiending for the Chicago Blizzard.
Austin's been talking about that. He misses it, bro.
I mean, I love a Chicago-style dog. No tomato for me. I don't like raw tomato. Everything else about the Chicago dog is awesome. I will eat it entirely like that. But I get it, man. I get it. And I can have it pretty much whenever. But Lazy Jawa, nice to see you here. So...
Ace Serval Secundus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I'm a burger girly. I mean, the other one. The comment. Yeah,
there we go.
I'm a burger person too over hot dogs.
For sure. If it's between the two, I'm going burger. If we're at the
no one said you have to choose though.
Well, yeah. I mean, I usually like to at least have one of each. Like typically,
yeah, like a barbecue.
Yeah. When when I'll have friends over and I'm behind the grill. I'll make some burgers and I'll make some dogs, and I'll have one of each. Or the goated combo is 2 burgers and 1 dog.
Yeah, 100%. You know what's great?
What?
I just thought of this. This is insane, but I think I want to do it just for this insane, these intrusive thoughts. What if you use...
What the hell you doing, Miguel?
Hey, based. What if you have a hot dog, but instead of a bun... you use a burger patty as the bun. How about that? And then you put cheese on it. It's like a meatception.
It's like something they would serve at KFC. Yeah. Like, do you remember when they did the chicken sandwich and the chicken was the bun?
Yeah.
Dude. I mean, I would try it. I would try it.
A lot of fast food places have done this. Have you seen... It's always limited time. I've never had it, but...
That's crazy.
Where there's a burger with 2 glazed donuts as the buns.
I have seen that. I've never tried it, though.
That seems like overload, but I mean, I like glazed donuts. I like burgers.
Yeah. I mean, sweet, salt, or sweet, savory, you know. So...
I love that. I love egg on a burger. That's a great combination. I'll have that. Like if I'm at a restaurant and they offer an egg on the burger, I'll usually get that. It's a great
I used to get it all the time at Steak and Shake. That was like a go-to.
I didn't even know Steak and Shake had egg on a burger.
They did. Wow. At least one point in time. But all right, we can jump back into some
toys.
To some toys. So here we'll jump back. Any final thoughts on the mystery item, Zoo?
I think Rada makes sense.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's Ponkrell. It's Ponkrell. That's what it is.
Dude, Ponkrell would be incredible. But Walmart exclusive? Ooh.
Oh.
That would be insane.
Okay, hold on. Actually, never mind then. I've missed that it was a Walmart exclusive. I actually don't think they would make Rada a Walmart exclusive. I think that would be a deluxe, like a regular mainline deluxe.
That's fair.
Damn, so now I don't know. What could this be?
Probably a 2-pack. Probably some kind of Army Builder 2-pack.
It's a you and me 2-pack. No Justin.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You and me.
That's right. It's our selfie series. They're going mainline.
Yeah. How many people watching live would buy that? Me and you.
Yeah.
No Justin.
Me and Michael. Yeah. Solid as they come. All right. So we also have some vintage collection news here as well. Still on Yak Face. We've got the new TVC figures hitting Walmart. This is the latest wave of vintage collection. So it's the Imperial Remnant Snow Trooper, the Remnant AT-AT Pilot, Maroc, and the 11th Brother. Michael, are you in on any of these?
I am not. TVC with being $19.99, I think, is what the actual retail price now.
Fried.
I'm only in for things that go into my playsets, and none of these do. They do look good. I really wish we can get that Moroccan Black Series. That's great.
Look at that silver detailing, like all on the costume. It looks so much better than the Black Series one.
It's so interesting because during the Figure Ball 24-hour stream, we had Bosk's Bounty on for a bit, and he was talking about how, I mean, we all know this. The trade-off is, you know, Maroc. We've had Black Series collectors have had Maroc for years at this point. They get him much later on, but he looks better.
Yeah.
And they just got Baze Malbus, you know?
Right.
And I'm of the opinion that I would rather wait years if I had to, just to get a better figure. But
easily.
Tim was saying, I don't want to put words in his mouth 100%, but he was saying that he doesn't know if he would do it all the way. Because sometimes it is, like, Baze Malbus, what has it been? Since Black Series got it. It's a ridiculous amount of time. What, 7-8 years?
Right.
So it's like, I guess he's kind of right in that sense, is like, if I know it's new media, so it's not as exciting as something, you know, more interesting. But if you were told you can get Balin and Shin and they'll be beautiful, amazing figures, but you'll get it 8 years after Ahsoka Season 1, would you take that?
Probably not, honestly.
Yeah, because that's a long time, 7-8 years. A lot can happen in 7-8 years.
I feel like the media would really have to be like super strong and like something that I'm like, man, I love this and I keep going back to it year after year.
Like, I'll pick up a Clay in 8 years. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to get her, but Cyril as well.
Yeah, but, you know, I see both sides of it.
There's a middle ground, like waiting a year or two.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I agree with you, though. I would much rather wait and have an accurate figure than, like, I don't need to play with the toy while I'm watching
You're not putting all your Black
show.
Series in the bathtub?
Yeah, I don't need to bathtub it. So if we would have got this Maroc instead of the one we got.
Yeah, and if we didn't get a Maroc until now, like, I would have been fine if this is the version we got.
Yeah, because I'd still pick up Maroc because he just looks cool.
Do you think if we get this in Black Series, would you pick him up?
No. I painted my Maroc, so mine's a lot more weathered than this, but
yeah, that's the thing with me as well. I have Coffee's that he weathered.
Yeah,
and Coffee did a great job. It looks great.
Yep. So it'd be too late. So, like you mentioned, and this was actually leaked here, but TVC is also finally getting Baze Malbus, but he's a deluxe figure. So here are some shots. Amazon actually leaked this, and then it was officially revealed.
Canada, I think, right?
Yeah. So images of it's announced now, but the TVC Baze Malbus from Rogue One have surfaced on Amazon. Pre-orders open March 12th at 1 p.m. via fan channel retailers, not Amazon. So Amazon leaked it, but it's not going to be available on Amazon yet? Question mark?
Maybe it just won't be available on Amazon in the U.S. since it wasn't U.S. Amazon who leaked it.
Could be. But here's Baze. on the new style of deluxe card back, which I personally think that this is probably the best move for deluxe. Just like a standard card,
Sure.
just load up the bubble. And they put that little sticker on there. It's a removable sticker. Baze looks incredible, though. I think
He does look better than the Black Series. It's
Like-
just, why is he deluxe, though?
yeah, the deluxe pricing is really unfortunate because he's $27.99.
Crazy.
This
Crazy.
This vintage collection 3.75 figure is the same exact price as a standard Black Series figure.
Oof.
Granted, the paint is fantastic. The likeness is awesome. I see the value. You know, the weapon's painted. We've got weathering detail on his leg. This is a painted piece. You know, all this red, the V. There's tons of little silver bits, paint on the hair as well. So I can see why he's deluxe, but it's definitely, it looks to me like this is a classic deluxe because paint.
I think TVC, of course I don't want TVC to fail. You know, I still collect for the playsets. Wilbon is heavily into TVC. I know a lot of people. I care about a lot of people who collect TVC. I don't want the line to fail. Mm-hmm. That being said, I just don't see how it continues long term like this, because how many people are buying a $28 3 3/4 inch figure? Like, that's just crazy to me. Like,
I mean, I hate to say
can't
it, but
do it.
like, especially of Baze Malbus,
Yeah.
you know, like,
But I'm not gonna lie, Nate. If they put out a new Max Rebo for 3 3/4 inch TVC and it was $28, I'd buy it. I'd admit that I'd buy it, but I would be not happy with that price. It just, and you would have, he comes with his, organ, right? Obviously, they wouldn't release Max without his organ.
Mm-hmm.
It just, I don't know. Do you remember what the original someone in chat probably knows what the original retail price was for TVC Deluxes before the price increase? Was it $25?
yeah, I think it was $24.99, something like that.
Have you picked up many figures from that price? Because I only picked up Zeb, and that's because it was Rebels. I was not even Django. He was a deluxe, but I waited till he was on sale. 25 was too much for me for TVC. I honestly think 20 is too much.
Yeah.
It's weird because I'm always preaching for Black Series. I'm like, for the figure, I'll just, I'll pay what it is to a certain reasonable extent. But for TVZ, I think I hit my wall. I think it's too much for me.
I think 20 was my breaking point as well. I was already feeling really iffy when they were like 17, 18 bucks. But 20 was definitely where I was like, okay, from this point forward, I'm only getting things that are going to be either Jabba's Palace related, Barge related, or Cantina related, or related to the Ghost. Which, I can use that to cheat and pretty much get Rebels figures. But
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Zeb was, I think, the only full price deluxe figure I got.
I forgot about another one someone mentioned in chat.
I didn't even pick up Jango Fett.
Did you pick up MoMA?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that was one that I forgot about.
Cantina related, though.
Yeah.
Cantina related, so I was willing to pay that price. And that's what I'm saying is, like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like Baze Malbus is not, like, the fan favorite character that people are going to be willing to shell out $27.99 for a figure of, no matter how good it looks. At the end of the day, it's like, it's just Baze Malbus. He's a cool character. He's got some great moments in Rogue One, no doubt about it.
He's just a side character from a movie that was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been in anything. I think he has one book.
And, maybe comics or something. I don't know. But I just don't feel like this is the right character for Deluxe.
Lieutenant Ketch.
Because, I mean, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, that's it's crazy. Lieutenant Ketch saying he was number 3 seed. Not, Nate and I, neither of us are, really the market for this. And even though Nate and I both collect TVC, we're not heavily into it where we're buying. It's not our main scale, you know? So I'm sure there are more qualified people to talk about this for sure. And I know, Tim, I watched on Figureball on the 24-hour stream. He mentioned not having Baze Malbus. So it was funny that then a few days later he was leaked. But
see that, and that's what I'm curious about, because even though he is the number 3 seed, does that mean people are willing to pay $28?
That's right. That's what I was saying.
Like, at what point is it like, okay, Vintage Collection is finally getting the character, but it's the price of a Black Series figure?
Exactly. And Tim also brought this up in his video, which people should check out. I enjoyed listening to him talk about that. But if you look at Chirrut Emway, came out a few years ago, I think. He kind of goes with Baze. Obviously there have been updates. Baze looks much better, but he still looks like it's from the same line. If you go back to when they started the Rogue One crew, though, Jyn Erso, she looks awful in comparison to this. So it's the same problem that Marvel Legends has. When you take so long to build a team, you kind of need to update the originals now. That's why you have to get out a team faster. I
mean, they literally did it for the Rogue One crew for Black Series.
Yeah,
when they finally gave us
Bodhi
Bodhi.
Rook. Yeah.
They gave photoreal updates to all the figures because they knew. So maybe, Zoo, did you just speak into photoreal Jyn, TVC Jyn into existence? But
and I'm one of those people. I don't know if at the time how you were, but I would not have owned any Rogue One figures. And I would have passed on Bodhi. But when Bodhi came out and they reissued all the other ones with photoreal, I was like, okay, I'll buy these. So I did. All of my Rogue One figures are from the original. Or not the original, the re-releases. I
had a few from when the movie came out. But back then, Chirrut and Baze were super hard to get. So I never got them. So I only had Cassian and Jyn and, the Troopers and Krennic.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, once they did the re-releases, I was like, oh, I finally got Baze, I finally got Chirrut. Then I put them on the shelf, and then I was like, oh, these look bad now. So then I had to get Cassian, and then I had to get Jyn, because they just looked horrible together. To have the photoreal mixed with the non-photoreal was terrible. So I ended up picking, buying them all.
Didn't you do the same thing with Rebels eventually, where now you have all of the photoreal, even though it's not based off, actor's likeness? But
yeah, I waited a very long time.
You got Kanan this year, right? Was that the last one?
Yeah, I literally just got Kanan. But
or last year, right?
Yeah, when everyone was here for Justin's birthday. But yeah, I waited a very long time to pick the photoreal Rebels characters up. But then it ended up being worth it, and I was like, oh man, I should have just done this a lot sooner, honestly. But so yeah, this is TVC Deluxe Baze Malbus. Pre-order him if you'd like. Play clearance chicken if you'd like. My money is on this figure is probably going to go on sale, though, if we're going to be totally real. If we're going to be totally real, totally honest right now.
I think, again, I'm not as into the TVC community as Black Series, so I don't know if this is something they would do. But Yak's comment, I think that would be a great idea. But, man, I would never... Has Hasbro done anything like that in recent times?
Yeah, so Yak Face is saying TVC can release a Bodhi Rook to complete the team, but include a photoreal Jyn Erso head and be done with it. I don't think they've ever done anything like that before.
That'd be great.
But I think that would be a good idea because I'm sure, just like the photoreal update of Jyn, that a vintage collection re-release of Jyn would also be destined for clearance, for peg warming status, because even the photoreal update of Jyn ended up peg warming and going on clearance. So I think it's one of those where that would probably be the best move, honestly.
And this is the problem.
What's up, Brandon?
What's up, Brandon? like Doug is saying, it's really, I know, it's easy to say now, maybe if they do, that we'll be saying the same thing again. But I just feel like right now, toy companies are like the max of what your standard collector will pay. Like if Black Series reach above 30, if TVC figures start being like $23, if NECA starts being $50 instead of, $42, McFarlane's ending this year, so it doesn't matter. But as a whole, toy collecting for me, I feel like it's reaching at like the limit of what I could reasonably collect at the level I do, at least.
Yeah.
So if it gets more expensive, just things have to. I mean, things always go, right? Like, you've cut things as prices go up. Mm-hmm. Everyone does. But it is a shame when you see someone like Doug who's been collecting for decades.
Yeah. And
it's just, things are very expensive right now.
Yeah, they absolutely are. So jumping into more vintage collection news here, we also have some more new information about the Obi-Wan Kenobi and Airborne Clone Trooper Walmart Collector Con 2-pack. This is going to go up for pre-order March 19th, 10 a.m. Eastern for Walmart Collector Con. And these packaging shots look pretty sweet. Zoo, are you in on this one?
Yeah, despite me saying no TVC for me, this is one of the ones that does work. It fits my collection. So this Obi-Wan especially. I mean, the 212th doesn't really fit, but I also don't have an Airborne in any scale, so I don't mind. Like that's a cool thing. But the Obi-Wan definitely fits. I got the Anakin 2-pack, or was it a 3-pack? I think it was a 3-pack. Yeah, with Anakin. Yeah, because it was Anakin from Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, or technically Ahsoka, but it's the same outfit. Mm-hmm. And then Force Ghost, I think it was. Oh no, it was Darth Vader. That's what it was.
Alternate hand, peak,
and look, TVC gets the cloaks. Why didn't Black Series get?
Yeah, what, Brandon?
What the fuck?
Brandon, you're in here right now.
Yes,
please explain.
Did you see what Brandon said?
No, I didn't.
Check it out.
Let's see. Let's test what we know. Q1, does it cost more or less to produce a TVC figure versus a Black Series figure? I've always heard that they cost relatively the same.
That's what I was going to say as well.
That's what I've always heard.
I don't know if that's true, but
Brandon, can you divulge? I think that'd be interesting to know for sure. But yeah, this Obi-Wan looks awesome. I think this is a huge W for TVC. Obviously, it stinks that it's technically like, you'd probably want to army build or at least get a few.
Right. I hate when those
212th Airborne and you're forced to get many Obi-Wan Kenobis. However, I feel like, and maybe Zoo, you'll know better than me, but I feel like it's been a very long time since there's been a Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan.
Same thing with Anakin, yeah, and that's why.
So I feel like you could buy multiples of these and then just sell off the Obi-Wans.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what people would do.
And I feel like the Obi-Wans will sell because like someone like me, even I'm like, I don't have a reason to buy this pack. I don't do clones or Jedi really anymore for vintage, but I'm just like, damn, that's a good looking Obi-Wan though.
Yeah, just because I have Anakin, this is probably the only Revenge of the Sith figure that they can release that would go with my collection. So it's kind of perfect for me in that way. The only prequel thing I have is the Battle of Geonosis. I have like a playset area for that.
All right, hold on. Brandon's in the chat. Brandon's in the chat. Oh shit! We've got a new challenger.
It's not just me.
We got T-Mac.
Hey,
what's up? What's up?
What's up, brother?
What up, bro? Had to come swing by.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about your favorite TVC.
That's right.
I dabble.
So we've got Brandon here who says, okay, let's assume Nate and Zoo are right, that they cost the same to produce. By that logic, if Black Series is $27.99 in the US, then shouldn't TVC also be if they had the same production cost? So again, by that logic, TVC priced at $19.99 in the US isn't overpriced. Smaller scale, still as premium and offering.
I feel like it's what Brandon's saying makes sense, but I also think that it's just not worth it to me. They're too small for me. You know, I understand a lot of it is also not really Hasbro's fault, especially with, you know, tariffs and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think there's a limit that I personally, with some exception, of course, there's always exceptions, but the limit of what I'll pay for a 3 3/4 inch figure is, I think, $20. That's
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I pre-ordered the that Cantina 4-pack coming out, and I saw like it was like 80 whatever,
Yeah.
I was like, I felt like the Kirby meme of him falling off the cliff. I was just like, oh my god, like
Yeah, that was one of those where it's like, I will do what I must.
you got me.
That one was pricey, but it's, I mean, obviously saying anything is overpriced, underpriced, perfectly priced is all subjective. Pricing is subjective at the end of the day, to certain people. So
it does suck that they are, you know, assuming that we're right, that Black Series and TVC do take the same or cost the same to make. That is unfortunate because I feel like I'm kind of a Black Series defender with the pricing. Like, I feel like I think the Black Series pricing is fine. It's just TVC that I have a problem with.
Right. I think Black Series at $27.99 is still fine.
Yeah, it's still worth it, I think.
Especially because we're getting standard figures with alternate heads. You know, the swoosh effect, at least it's something. It's not my preferred accessory. I think alt hands would be a lot cooler. You know, just more gestures. But so we got Brandon here. It says, this is my personal opinion, just speaking objectively. I preferred when it cost $30 to fill up your car with gas 2-3 weeks ago. I mean, true. You are spitting. We got Wilbon here who says TVC being $20 per figure just means I pick up the ones I care about the most. Same as the Black Series goes up.
I also think Yakface is, what he's saying is very true as well, because for you and I, the Cantina Aliens, that is worth it to us. For other people, they're like, I don't care about those glups. Give me those clones for $20, you know?
Right.
So, of course, Yak's right, absolutely.
Yeah, 100%. And for someone like me, like, the figures I pick up, it's literally a character by character basis.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it comes down to. I can't even say that I would, you know, pick up a random character for $27.99 in Black Series anymore. But if it's the right character, then I'm absolutely down. Just like with Vintage Collection. If it's a Cantina alien or something for Jabba's Palace and it's $20, like, I'll still get it. But otherwise, you know, TVC is just in a weird spot.
Bro, it's everything. Like, figures are just so expensive right now. It's insane. Like, everything. Imports are, like, unobtainable right now.
I mean, literally.
If you want to pay your bills.
half the import companies are just like, yeah, we're just not going to ship to the States anymore.
Yeah, I wish Ami would have told me that like a week ago before they did that.
They're like, we're either not going to ship it to you or you got to pay like $40. And it's like...
But Zoo, you're getting that money back, right, bro?
Yeah, yeah. I think
the check is in the mail?
Yeah, the president is going to write me a personal check. Thank
you.
Dude, Thank you, Mr. President.
Yes. Pete.
I also do... I mean, I think that... I don't think anyone thinks that you or I are saying this, but if you highlight Brendan's comment, I think... I don't think either of us are, you know... I don't think the Hasbro is trying to screw people over. And I you know, it's hard. Obviously, Hasbro's a big corporation. I don't feel for the suits, but I feel for the people like Brandon and Eric and Tom and Emily and all these people who, especially as someone who not entirely does that job, but as someone who is in a field of marketing, when I've seen where people are very angry at me about things, and I'm like, listen, I'm not responsible for what you're talking about. I'm just like
It is your fault.
So I understand people yelling at someone like Brandon or any of the people that I just named. That's unfortunate, but I don't think I agree. Just like obviously I'm not in the know, but just from what Brandon is, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Lego is crazy. But I would, without Brendan even saying that, I would have assumed that. Like, I don't think the people.
Bro, Lego is like a highway robbery. They're taking everything you got.
Yeah, it's just.
We've got the guests. Crazy. The guests keep coming in. We got another special guest joining us right now. We've got Landspeeder Luke. What's up, bro?
Hey everyone. What's up?
What's up, Luke?
Luke, where are you at? Black Series versus Vintage Collection. TVC overpriced, bro?
I just sold all my Black Series.
There we go.
I realized I could just print all my dioramas at 66% and save.
There you go. Save on filament.
A year on filament. Yeah.
Yep. There you go.
It's perfect. No more Black Series for Luke. You heard it here. Breaking news.
Yep.
He's gonna go straight TVC, and then you're gonna be able to review 5 figures a year.
Luke, that means I can cancel my Patreon, right?
No, you just gotta print smaller.
Okay.
Gotta get a resin printer. I was buying TVC infrequently, like when there'd just be a lull in Black Series and they'd have a couple new characters out. Like, if it'd been a month or so since I got a figure, I'd be like, oh, let me pick up Carson Teva or like the E-Wing pilot just to have a new sculpt to play with and a new character on my desk. And so I had these like mini hex stands printed. Which, by the way, if you haven't printed any hex stands at TVC scale, they're adorable. But I printed a few, and just had those figures. But so I was tempted by a few of the newer figures. But then, that $20 price point, I'm just like, nah, for something that it's not going to be like a permanent part of my collection or something that, actually has a place on the shelf, it's just easier to pass on it now with that price. But I do think if we were talking about the Black Series price being fair, like if you really zoom out and look at, what we're getting and what the quality is, I do think that price is fair.
Mm-hmm.
And we really take for granted the fact that Rogue One came out 10 years ago and we could walk into a Target and pick up a brand new action figure with modern technology, from that era.
I mean, if you look at those sloppy, orange and blue line figures, and they were $19.99, and then you see what we're getting now for $28
for less than the rate of inflation.
Right, exactly. It's well worth it, I think.
Joby Wan is definitely spitting here. The line is so much better. It's not like they're giving us puppy dog eye Vader for $28. True, very true. Got the goat in the chat. I'm sorry, Luke. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Don't let it happen again. Just kidding. No, I think that was pretty much it. It's just like everything is more expensive, and I think it's just the way of things. I didn't look paying $18 for a breakfast burrito this morning either.
Right, of course.
I could have had Padme.
Yeah,
it's really exactly like you're saying, Luke, because that's something with a lot of gamers also got to realize, because games have been $60 since I've been alive, and then T-Mac, when did the $70 increase happen? The new generation, right?
PS5 and Series
PS5.
And Nintendo just went to 70, and they still don't always do it.
Yeah, and everyone flips out, but it's like, think about, I was born in 95. Think about what prices were for anything, milk in 1995 compared to now.
You got to think about back in the day, like in the 80s and 90s and stuff. It's like, say if like Street Fighter came out on the SNES, it's like that could be like $120 because you got to understand they got to manufacture the cartridges, and cartridges are more expensive than CDs. So it's like, and back then $120 was a lot more money than it is now. So it's like, it was even worse back then. But it's like, I mean, the the jump in $10 for games is very like this $60 price was like for like what 12, 15 years. It was for a long time. So
And
it's
More than that.
it was regulated too. Like games
Yeah.
really weren't more than that. But like what you were saying, T-Mac, like back in the day, I remember Pokemon Stadium was like crazy expensive.
Yeah, and that's a game that you might not play more than like 30, 40 hours. You know, like games today, you could buy something like Oblivion Remastered and play it for like, you know, you could play that for over 100 hours. And that game was like,
And
what,
Nate does.
$50? And that game was like, what, $50? So it's like the value. Because think about it even in terms of like if you go to the movie theater, it's like if you don't have like a subscription like AMC A-List, you might spend like $15-20 at the movie and you're only there for like a couple hours. So
Yep.
it's relative.
Me, my mom, my dad, my brother, we want to go see a movie, you're pushing $100.
Mm-hmm.
Get popcorn, all
Just
that.
to get
that's
to
why
get in the door.
I have to have A-List. It's like the like
Right, exactly.
$20 a month. I'm like stealing money from them basically. But people that don't do that,
you know,
like,
when
yeah,
you
it's
see a
expensive.
movie every single day,
There's
It's
a,
like it's once or twice a week.
bro's like, I'm seated.
there's a
Need
book called there's a book called Predictably Irrational that I read a while ago that is just about like how broken our brains are when it comes to money. Like where it feels like that $20 TVC figure and then that $20 breakfast burrito at the restaurant versus like $20 worth of gas or a $20 drink at a bar, like, you know, like all feel like different amounts of money. Cause like snagging,
true.
you know, like I had like 4 different things to go to last night and I took like 6 different Ubers, I think, because I had to like swing by my house.
Shit.
And I'm like, oh my God, I spent like $80 last night without really, you know, each one it's like, okay, $10 here, $15 there. And like that feels like a different than spending $20 on a Padme TVC figure just because it looks cool.
Right,
or,
right.
And to your
whatever,
point, like
but-
gas is something I don't even really look at because I'm like, well, I need it. So what
You
am I
need
gonna
it,
do?
yeah.
I gotta
Right.
drive.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Walk.
Yeah. Yeah. Take
Not
the
possible
Shoelace
here.
Express.
What did you
Someone
say that
has-
was, Luke? Predictably irrational?
Predictably Irrational.
I'll look
It's
that up
really
later.
like kind of like easy read. But there's a lot of really like interesting things in there that I've it's one of those books that I read 10 years ago and I think about it like once a week, you know.
Sup, Silas?
But if you're interested in just like the psychology of like money and
Yeah,
that sort of thing, I think it's a pretty fun read.
Dude.
There's also like you could watch like a Google Talk with the author or something or a TED Talk.
it's good stuff.
But I think about it a lot, even when I'm like pricing stuff for my Patreon, like just like choice theory and all those things that go into decision making when we're buying things.
True. That's very true. Frobothet's spitting too. Blockbuster and renting games. Man, remember when
God,
you
take
could
me
rent
back.
games, bro?
I remember
Take me back.
I rented Spider-Man
Oh.
2 so many weeks in a row where the Blockbuster employee was like, keep it. You've literally paid for the game. Just keep it.
Dude,
Nice.
I used to, I mean, obviously rented games as a kid, rented games as a teenager, but like even early Xbox One, PS4, I was still able to rent games. Like we still had a video store in town.
Yeah, we had like one Blockbuster in like 2013 that was like still open. It was like the last straggler.
Such a tragedy for us. It was the chain that survived the longest around us was called Family Video. There's actually some
see, we
there's
did a
some
couple of those.
vlogs on the channel.
We had a couple of those, but those were the first to go. Like
Yeah.
for sure.
Those were
What
the
about Family Video?
last to go for us. They held on. Blockbuster was gone way before Hollywood Video, right? Am I right, 90s kids? Huh?
I
Go ahead, Luke.
sorry, I didn't mean to. I'm like changing the subject back to like the figure pricing.
Do it,
I'm just
do it.
thinking about it. Like when that like Anakin and Padme from Phantom Menace came out, and I was able to just like buy those, and I was like, like when I was 10, if you had told me, hey, in 25 years, you're gonna be able to buy this character still fully updated, you know, like modern articulation, like the fact that these aren't like the movie came out 25 years ago. It's like the fact that these aren't extremely niche, like collector's items that they make 100 of, and you know are $80 each, like are like something that you would just pretty much have to buy from a customizer. Like we're getting a Kyle Katarn and you know these
True.
crazy things. So it's like that's what I always think of when I'm like, I'm getting a freaking Prince Shizor in 2025,
Right.
and it's only $25. It's not something that I have to pay some guy that I found on Instagram $200 to make a custom of because it's this thing that only I remember.
And if you look at like
You know,
7,
it's
8
like-
years ago, we didn't even think we would get like Ahsoka, let
Right.
alone someone
Yeah.
like Prince Shizor. Like
Dude,
that was like,
Mace
out of the
Windu will
realm
never
of
happen.
possibility.
I remember there's an out of the basement video where Justin and I are like, "There's no way we'll ever get Clone Wars Captain Rex."
Right, or Cad Bane, something like that. We have
We're
3
just like,
Cad
it'll
Banes now.
never
4.
happen. There's no way. I remember thinking that about Mace Windu, being like, dude, they're never gonna give us Mace Windu. Like, it's never gonna happen.
Back when the line was OT only based. Where's that line now?
Or just, I mean, unfortunately, like early Red and Black Box when it was just nothing but new media and sequel trilogy, and then there would just be like, here's a crappy Jango Fett. Now
Listen,
here's
take
10,000 Rogue One figures.
Take me back to the sequel trilogy days. Just make the figures actually good this time. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, based like if they did a small, just one wave, TFA, Rey, Poe, Finn, unmasked Kylo,
Bro, and times have changed. They don't have to like.
Bro, you're
buy
in
them
on all
all.
4?
I'd buy
times
them
have-
all.
Bro, Nate's back. Nate's his ST Glazer.
I love Force Awakens.
Dude,
I still
times
really
have-
like
times
Force
have
Awakens.
also changed. Like they don't have to promote one of those films, so they don't have to make a gajillion of them and put them on the shelves. Like
Right.
they've gotten better about how much they make. So it's like a small wave like that. Even if you made enough to just put them in the Disney parks, like little girls dressed up as Rey and shit, like people are gonna buy that. Like
All right,
I
Justin's not out of the basement. We
those-
can glaze the sequels. Let's go.
I think that would be like just a perfect fan channel wave, just to get those out there. Sequel trilogy fans deserve more than just Force Awakens, but I feel like generally Force Awakens is kind of accepted these days.
And it's like first appearance for all the main characters, you know. And I feel like
Yeah.
first appearance always kind of, if you're gonna have one on the shelf, that's always a good way to do it.
Yeah.
you also just don't have to do a million at once. You could just do like a few a year, even if it is from like the other films as well. Like I don't think anyone would really. I mean, there'd be some people that would scoff at it, but like who gives a shit? Like people would buy them.
Yeah. I definitely think there's a market for it. And honestly, so much time has passed. A lot of the people that saw the sequels when they were like young are getting older, and they're starting.
It was a decade ago.
They're
Over a
starting to
decade
get
now.
to that point where they have full-time jobs. They have a little bit of money to spend.
Brandon, please.
Lucas was, I think, 11 when Force Awakens came out,
Wow, that's crazy to think about.
I mean, straight up, like,
and he's basically a person now.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
unironically crazy to see Lukeness become like an adult. You're just like, this is wild to me.
Yeah, Coffee was an infant, I think, when the Force Awakens came out.
I can't believe Coffee's first figure as a child was
Was a
Galaxy.
TVC figure.
No, it's Galaxy Black
Yes,
Series.
that's true. It was the Cad Bane Galaxy packaging.
Dude, we're gonna
That's what it was.
he's about to crash out in the chat. We're about to spawn him in. Dude, Brandon, make it happen, bro.
Just
Make
do it for me, bro. Fuck
Do it for
everybody
T-Mac.
else. Just do it for me.
That's true.
I could really see that happening in the way that they did this most recent fan channel wave, where it's like
From your
a
mouth
really
to
sick
Hasbro's ears.
Kylo
though.
with a force hand instead of a switchblade.
Yes.
And
Dude, if Luke says
helmet.
that means it has to come true.
That's true. Wilbon said that the sequel talk is gonna bring the subscribers down, but Luke's here, so that means subscribers
That's
are
right.
gonna go up. It'll balance out. It's all right. It's all right.
Luke's our shield. He's a
Yeah.
No, I definitely
I just saw Force Awakens in theaters for the first time since it came out, and when it came out, I was dialed out of Star Wars. Like I didn't even see The Last Jedi in theaters. Like I was just very casually
Fake fan Luke.
into Star Wars. I was, yeah.
guess
I only went because my mom got our whole family tickets to go, like over Christmas.
Based mom?
and so when Kylo took off his helmet and it was Adam Driver, I was like, Adam Driver's in this movie? Like that's how like not paying attention I was at when Force Awakens came out. And so
What did you know Adam Driver from before?
The guy
that?
from Girls?
yeah,
Girls,
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
and I was like, oh, gee, this is distracting. Like I just was like, just because I knew him so much from that one role.
Right.
Now I think it's like an amazing performance and one of my favorite like actors in Star Wars. But, and so I went a few weeks ago. I live near the Academy Museum here in LA, and they've been screening all 11 films, and I bought tickets to a few of them. They're $5 each, and it's like a brand new theater, a few years old. Incredible sound, incredible picture. And I went to Force Awakens just because my friend was in town and he really wanted to go. And I was like, all right, well, you really want to spend 3 of your hours in town, like sitting in a movie theater. And so we went, and I started I was like, I'm gonna put myself into the mind of someone that has been waiting for this movie for 10 years. We don't know what we know about The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, just trying to put myself in 2015 mode. And as soon as the opening crawl started and it said Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker, I teared up.
Luke Skywalker has vanished.
Yeah, and I mean, and that opening music always hits in every time you see it in a theater. It's like all of a sudden you're 10 years old again. But I had such a blast because we were insane. We're like, it's $5. We'll stay for the first half hour, and then we'll go for go get food. We sat through the whole thing. I was enthralled the whole time. I could not believe how much fun I had. Dude. I even texted Nate and Justin after. I was like, dude, I just had the best time. I was so surprised. So I'm so glad I got to experience that. So
the time period around Force Awakens, just so magical. And for me, working at a movie theater, just experiencing the build up, the hype, the lead up, and then just the day of, I remember as soon as that crawl hit, just tears. I was just like,
didn't you see it a ridiculous amount of times in theaters too?
Yeah, I saw Force Awakens 7 times.
I saw it 4 times.
And over how much time?
A couple months? It's I would say maybe 2-3 months. Something.
Stop lying! You saw it 7 times in a week.
There was. I mean, it was literally to the point where there would just be a day, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm bored and I'm off work. I'm gonna go see Force Awakens." Nice. And I would literally just go to the theater by myself, sit down, and I'm like, "All right, sweet, cool,
enjoy a peek."
Yep.
Bro, we got some comments of people being positive. Look at that. Is it that
Bro,
hard?
that's what I'm saying.
Is it so hard?
They're really not as hated as people think. They're divisive. That's the thing. Divisive.
I think a lot of people at least like 2 of the 3. You kind of pick which ones, but I don't think it's everybody hates all of them. I mean, obviously there are some people, but I don't know, even rewatching them recently, it's so time is so weird, dude, because Rise of Skywalker was only 7 years ago, but even that I'm still I'm nostalgic for it. I don't know. It's I there's something about it. It's it's not a very good movie, but it ends and I'm I had a good time. I don't know.
I think I need to watch Rise of Skywalker on TikTok, and then I'll really like it.
Yeah, bro. It goes kind of hard.
Yeah,
if I'm just sitting there like this, I'd be like, "Wow, this is sweet."
Nate's gonna text us and be like, "Is Rise of Skywalker good?"
Because it's just, I don't know. For me, it's I just still love the characters so much. So it's it kind of has the inverse thing with the prequels for me, where it's I love the prequels for a lot of its lore building and stuff, but there's a lot of stuff in it that I just generally don't like. Whereas the sequel is it's not as much lore building, but I love the characters, so it's it's kind of it ebbs and flows of what I like and don't like.
I've heard one thing that I always think of where it's you watch the prequels, if you didn't have the nostalgia, you would watch the prequels and be like, what the hell was that? But the more you look into it and the deeper you go, the better they get. Whereas the sequels, you watch it and you're like, yeah, that was fine. The more you look into it and the deeper you go, the worse they get. Because you're just wait, yeah, no, that makes no sense. None of it, it just, yeah.
I always think
that kind of makes sense because when I just did a sequel rewatch and all 3 of them, even though I think Rise of Skywalker is bad, I at least had fun with them. And last time I did a prequel trilogy rewatch, I was like, I don't think I'm having fun. I don't know. I don't really like this.
Baloney. No, I always think about the Last Jedi fight scene with Kylo Ray versus the Praetorian Guards. And I'm like, man, that scene is so good when you don't have a little bitch in your ear telling you to slow it down and look at the choreography, because obviously the one blade disappears and
I don't care.
Bro, I find that movie very thought provoking. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I know a lot of people in the comments will think I'm done, but I just do. I think it's a deep movie.
You know what happens every time?
If you really kind of just think about a lot of the themes and things that are going on in the movie, it's maybe not presented in the most exciting way, but there's a lot there that I think
I just wish the main plot of The Last Jedi, or I guess it's not the main plot, but the subplot of Holdo's ship running out of fuel. I'm just that's such a Clone Wars episode. And I'm like, why is this
Mr. Coffee? All right, Mr. Coffee.
But it's true. It's true. It's a mainline Star Wars movie, and then it's Our fearless
Well, that's what I mean.
heroes
That's
are
what I mean
running
when I
out of
say it's
fuel.
That's what I mean when there are things like a lot of things going on aren't that exciting, but like the background themes of what the movie's saying, I think
Sure.
is
Yeah.
it's like the sum of its parts, you know.
I mean, I've honestly sat through the sequel trilogy movies many times over the years, half paying attention, but like I don't hate them. I don't hate any of them. They're not my favorite.
Bro, I gotta give it to Yak. Gotta give it to Yak.
That's how Mike Case feels.
Also-
I was surprised Mike said it's like his second favorite Star Wars movie. I think Pengy said that too.
Yeah, The Last Jedi is a great movie. I'm sorry,
Dude, all right, we gotta gas ourselves up here. Nate's spitting, Nate's correct, Nate's spitting, T-Mac's spitting.
Well, the point is,
all right.
the point is,
Everyone's spitting.
the point is, people will buy some figures. You just gotta do the right ones. You gotta not make a million, not
And listen,
overproduce them. Like
Brandon wrote in chat and he said PT forever or whatever slop nonsense Brandon said. No. but I like the PT. I just don't like the PT movies. You know, I like the era. The era is excellent. It's why I always buy figures from it. I just don't think the movies are very good. But I really love the prequel era. It's like Luke said, the more, you know.
Yeah, they opened up a lot of storytelling.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And there's just so much lore there and all this stuff that I find really enjoyable.
I think the sequel trilogies, if they just had, they need to do a Clone Wars like show for the sequel trilogy.
You mean Resistance?
No,
But good?
no, I don't. but it would be about Rey or Finn or Poe or something,
Right.
just like what they're doing before, during, and after those in between moments, just to kind of give us a little bit more with
They just
all of them.
they just need to get like a good director that wants to make a good story with those characters, and it's like
True.
You mean like Steven Soderbergh?
sure, it's like just make make people want to care again. You just have to do it. You can't. I'm sorry, but you can't do this like time period between 3 and 4 forever. You just can't. At a certain
Yeah.
point, you are going to run out of things to do. Like, I would argue you kind of
No,
already
there's like
have. But
there's like
Filoni is
900
gonna keep-
Jedi running all around the same time. It's cool. They were all like, Luke doesn't need any help. Fuck him.
They all lived and they all went into hiding and said, "Fuck Luke."
Yeah,
and that's
Luke
an interesting
could
time
handle it.
period. It's just like we have so much between 3 and 4. It's just like
Oh, it's my
you know.
favorite time period of Star Wars, but I'm also I'd love some new stuff. I'd love the Rey movie.
I want it so badly.
Yeah, I think that would have been pretty sweet to see. Daisy Ridley was awesome as Rey. I'd love.
You know what
her
I
as
think?
Rey.
I don't even know, T-Mac. We did not do this intentionally, where you join and we're talking about the sequels. I feel like that always happens.
It's what follows.
But that's what happens. You join, everyone's like, "Oh, the sequel guy's here," and they all leave. So then the chat is filled with people who actually like the sequels.
I don't
care,
care,
bro.
We've
I'm
been
done.
maintaining, bro. We're maintaining.
Bro, I'm just rewatching them recently. I'm just like, I'm done pretending like I don't like these movies when I do. Like, I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm too old for that to like be fake about it. Like, it is what it is. You know, I like them. I would argue, and I love 2 of them. So it's like, I'm gonna just keep puffing out my chest and just committing to it because I just don't care what people say anymore.
I would love an animated series around the OT era. We never really got to
True.
see that.
And at that
Rebels.
at that point, I think. Well, like Luke, do you mean like about the main?
Like during the
heroes?
OT?
Yeah, I guess Rebels is.
Yeah, because Rebels is technically
like-
before.
But something a little more like less Jedi focused, more kind of like Star Wars Outlaws.
Mm.
Like it'd be cool to follow a character like that.
See, I liked Outlaws, Luke. I know you.
No, same. I did.
Yeah, I know you hope figures of those come out. I hope figures of those come out. It's
Yeah,
just you and me,
we'll
though.
go
No, I want
know,
to play
yeah.
that game. I do own it. I just didn't delve
I feel like we
too deep
missed our
into it.
window for getting those.
That's a game that once it's like $10-15, I'm gonna be like, let's go, baby, let's go.
They
But
changed
not played
the.
it?
No, I haven't even played it at all. Not that
Oh,
I
I mean,
don't
it's-
want to play it, but it's
Yeah.
just wasn't.
I think
a
it's
high
like
priority.
20 or 25 now, but it is less than the price of one figure. But
Hey.
Think about that?
It is
Less than
it
a
is a
TVC.
really good. I played through it recently. Like I'd beaten it like a year ago when it came out, and then did some of the DLC, and they've changed a lot of the mechanics that people complained
That's what I
about.
was gonna
There's
say,
like a lot of work on it, but it is a really like in-depth world, and there's so much to do. And I was just running these side missions, and I couldn't believe like the depth of the level design of these side quests, like entirely new areas, new characters, and a lot of like there's a ton of fan service that just work, just because it's all OT era. So it's like it takes place on Tatooine and or a lot of it, and so just running around, going to Jabba's palace, doing missions for Jabba, like trying to build up your reputation with the different factions and stuff. I was actually having a really good time.
Did
And the
you
game
know,
starts
Luke,
on Canto Bight. How about that, Hayes?
Uh-oh.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, Luke, that you
And
could
Yumi.
yeah. Did you know that you could play what the hell is the game called? Why can't Sabak
Sabak.
with Tessic on one of the planets,
Oh,
which
really?
is Squid Head from Return of the Jedi.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I could not believe it. Like, it's not just a Quarren, it's literally Tessic. Like, it says his name,
Gotcha.
Tessic.
As
And I
just a
was-
side quest.
Yeah, they don't make a big deal out of it either. Like, it's not like a cutscene where he's like, "Hey, I'm Tessic." It's just it says
Yeah.
his name. in,
Tessic
like,
here.
Yeah, and I thought that
Yeah.
was so cool. It really feels like you said, like it's made by people who love Star Wars. I don't know why
Yeah,
the
and
game people
it
hate it.
felt-
It's a shame.
Playing the other day, it felt like I was like playing with action figures, like because sometimes I'll just fire a Battlefront and just go into like just to run around in that world and shoot a blaster and shoot at some stormtroopers, and so yeah, you can just pop it on and just run around Tatooine and shoot stormies, raise your speeder around.
I like K-Vess a lot. I hate
Yeah.
to say it because I know a lot of people like him, but I kind of think Cal Kestis is a wet napkin of a character.
Wow.
Interesting.
But I love K-Vess. I think she's a very interesting
Yeah.
character. And I still love the
Also,
Jedi
like-
games. I've played both of them. I'm excited for the third one, but I like K-Vess much
I
more as a
still
character
haven't played
than Cal
Survivor.
Kestis.
I'm so fucking behind.
Yeah, fake fan.
I know. And I love
Cal
Fallen
Kestis is one of
Order.
my favorite
I
Star
know,
Wars
that's-
characters.
I know. I remember listening to you talk about that somewhere.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I only have thought about that because people ask, but I think like that's one of the only characters that I've been with from the start. Because like even the sequels, it's like I saw them before I really was like invested, and then watched them again later. But it's like kind of knew all these characters already. Where Cal was like, met him when he came out, and kind of felt like I went on that journey with him. And I really like his story, like that first game of like
Yes.
rediscovering all the Jedi training and like learning like that whole Order 66 scene, where you actually like play through as with him as a kid and like experience that. Was really pretty cool.
That's why I don't like to shit on him. I don't like to shit on things in general, really. But one of my closest friends, Cal Kestis, is his favorite Star Wars character.
Yeah.
So he gets a lot of love. I don't know why he didn't click with me as much as he did with other people, but I mean, I still love the games, and I wish that K-Vess had that kind of love that Cal does.
Yeah. I also love Seer Junda
Yeah, she's
Yes.
as a character. I mean, but I also just like love Deborah Wilson, the actor, just like since like Mad TV days.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And so
She's in so many games.
I wish
Wow.
I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's a particular section of Survivor that I wish I could just skip ahead to and play without having to like beat the whole game again.
yeah.
Because I just played through
That's
it
some
the one
old
time.
games. They had level select in old games. They don't have that
Yeah.
anymore. It's a shame.
Dude, Luke
Especially
just
for linear
Arena mode.
you just kind of blew my
Yeah.
mind with. I didn't realize that was the same person from Mad TV.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, she's been
That's
doing it for a long
insane.
time.
And she's like, she's a massive video game actor now. She's in like 20 projects a year.
Yeah, I've
Nate,
seen
you
her
gotta
in some
play-
other stuff.
You gotta play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. She plays a character in that, a main character.
Hey,
She's in Wolfenstein.
And Nate, now that T-Mac told you that it's not a sequel to the movie game, it's a sequel to like
True.
the actual.
Yeah, the original.
I feel like you'd love that, being a Ratchet and Clank fan.
I definitely am more interested in it now.
Yeah, and you can hop right in. You don't even really have to remember like every little thing about the PS3 games. You could just jump right in.
Oh yeah.
I saw-
I'm sure.
I saw 212 Battalion ask us this question earlier. Probably can't go into it extensively, but he said, do we think that the ST ruined Luke? No. And yeah, no, I don't.
I think it humanized him and gave him flaws, and that really.
And this is
upset
coming
people.
from someone who is a big fan of EU Luke. I love EU Luke, and sequel trilogy Luke is very different. But
I think as a whole in
it's
media,
okay to
people
be different.
we're just so scared to like let our heroes be like flawed and like humanized. You may disagree with like the approach of the humanization, but no, I don't. To me, his performance and like what they did with that character meant a great deal to me.
Luke, did you like Dial of Destiny?
Never saw it.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah,
Is
people
that-
kind of feel the same about
Bro
that.
hates
Yeah,
Lucas film.
that's what I was going to say.
Telling.
Because some people say the same thing about Indiana Jones. That is like they didn't like seeing him be a sad sack in that movie, and I won't spoil stuff for you. But yeah, I mean, I like T Max said. I think it's just humanizing the character. It doesn't bother me.
What most like, not most, but like a lot of the people that complain about the sequels or like I mean there's huge writing flaws in there and a lot of really cheesy dialogue and a lot of stuff that like kind of makes it seem like they think the audience is really stupid. But our movies for 12-year-olds. But oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Well, bye.
All right. Well, here, real quick.
A montage, like when you look at like a lot of fan films of like certain characters or like all these like AI Star Wars things, it's like they're literally just like montages of
Yeah,
that
there's
That's slop
There's
garbage.
slop.
actual
absolute
death is
slop.
just like
But
it's like they
212,
want
212, bro.
the Rogue One
that's-
Darth Vader scene to be the whole movie.
yeah, 100%. That's a great way to put it.
212 says like the OT Luke never would have just walked away from the Jedi just because Kylo was screwed up. It's like, you don't know that. There's 30 years between the films that we don't see. Like that's just your head.
I'd hope I'm different in 30 years than I am now.
That is just your headcanon because you're viewing Luke as the final moment in Return of the Jedi. But there's so much that happened. That's the problem with Star Wars, that there's so much time or so little time between movies that the storytelling just gets messy. But it's like you don't know that people change, and there's also a difference of like, because people will say like, well, why could Luke see the good in his father? It's like, well, there's a difference because in Return of the Jedi, he says like, I sense the good in you. He actually sees like the future with Kylo.
Also, he almost kills his father. He's like going hams.
Well, that too. He almost kills Vader right in front of the Emperor the second he like mentions Leia. So Luke has never been this character that wasn't flawed. He runs off. He does crazy shit spontaneously. Like he's all over the place. He always has been. I think
He's got to have.
People just view him as that like final Return of the Jedi moment, and I agree. I think that's one of the greatest moments and scenes in Star Wars. But there's more to the character than just that.
He's got to have PTSD and at least a few concussions.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Grudge.
It's also this idea of like, and this is kind of with Kylo's character too. It's like the sort of like weight of like Luke couldn't really live up to like being the legend that people viewed him as, just like Kylo couldn't really live up to like his family name. Like there's lots of underlying themes to that I think cause the story to be written the way that it is. It's just whether or not you vibe with it.
Here's some nice derailment here from from Eli. Thanks for the $10 super chat. Rancor. I feel like my $20,000 collection is a fat ripoff without a Rancor.
Spitting. Sell it all.
Bro.
Hit up the Toxic Collector and pick up one of those 3D printed
True.
ones.
He
I really stand by those. It is on my shelf.
I'm this close.
He showed it on Figureball. Looks
you
excellent.
got it, Nate. It really, like, even in hand, it's not articulated, but it's like,
it's just the presence.
when I got it,
I
I'm
just
like,
need the
you
presence.
know how, like, yeah, it's got that presence, and it like, unless you really get like 2 inches away, you can't even tell that it's 3D printed, because it's PLA printed. But like you, other than like on the teeth or something, you can't really see the layer lines.
Yeah, it always surprises me when I get something from Toxic and it's actually PLA printed, and I'm like, what are bro's settings? What are his settings on?
Toxic's collection, probably the best I've seen.
Dude,
when he did his collection tour.
Like unbelievable ball, just like everything, tons of everything. I want to go. He doesn't live that far away from me, and I want to see that collection.
I've been to it. I was randomly in the area, like 30 minutes away from him, and so we got dinner, and I went and got to see it in person.
Dude,
it was cool. It was one of those where I'm like, I never thought I'd actually get to ever be here.
I didn't know his collection ran that deep.
It
And
is
then
crazy. He has like group shots of like 8 people in his collection room, a full body photograph of like 8 people standing around a big D&D table, and I was like, do you know how big a room you gotta have to get a full body shot of 8 people?
Dude, it's awesome. Shout out to Toxic.
I saw Rezakai say we saw 20 plus years in the EU, and it's like, I understand that, but even George was like, that shit's not my Star Wars. You know what I mean? It's like
George doesn't like George doesn't like Mara Jade, and I love her. But
like, I get it. Like, the EU existed for so long; it's important to people. I'm not shitting on it. Like, but it's like there's like debate of how canon it was. George hated it, so it's
there's no reason also why you can't be a fan of both. I love the EU, and I love the XT. It's fine.
I was telling you this. Like, I wouldn't hate if Lucasfilm did kind of like. You know how DC does like Elseworlds project?
Yeah, like the Batman, like Robert Pattinson's the Batman.
It's not canon to the DCU, but it's like a movie that they made. It's like, I think Lucasfilm, and I guess they just view the canon as so sacred, but it's like, why not adapt some of those books and just say like it's a Legends film? Like
Jason in the movies? Oh.
You don't have to write anything. Just take the books, get a good screenwriter to adapt it, and just make the movie. Like it prints the money. People would want to see it, you know?
I'd love it. That'd be so good.
George loved cash in those
for sure.
Mara Jade is not a real character, but
she bought this house.
But
exactly.
check out my new car. Yeah, dude, Toby is honestly spitting right here. Star Wars canon is my own. At the end of the day, it's fiction. Pick whatever you want to enjoy and enjoy it.
I never.
It's like comics are no different. You know, comics is like there's so many stories. And
one of the most beloved comics of all time, The Dark Knight Returns, is not canon to anything in the DC universe. It's its own story.
Right.
Killing Joke is its own thing. You know.
Right.
Yep. Absolutely. Shout out to Stargazer for being a member for the 9 months. I wonder what fan reaction was like to something like Dark Empire, where Luke literally.
Now that's character assassination.
I mean, Dark Empire is some sloppy slop garbage.
Yeah, and bringing Palpatine back. EU did it first. Now, I will say they did it better, even though I hate it there, too.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks both times they did it.
It's
but
a problem.
Dark Empire definitely, at least you could have tied it into, like, clone troopers. You could have tied it into something from the prequels, the way if they would have done it in 9, instead of just being like, he's back, Snoke's a clone, I don't know.
Darth Eddie, that's true, too. That's why I thought in Rise of Skywalker they were going to kill him. I was like, oh, there's precedent for that.
They did for 10 minutes. No, like 2 minutes.
They did for 2 minutes. I literally timed it when I watched Rise of Skywalker. It's 2 minutes. It's awful. Terrible.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's such a legendary clip of David Lynch talking about turning down directing Return of the Jedi. And he's like, George started talking about these things called Wookiees, and I was getting a headache.
Bro, I watched The Elephant Man for the first time last night. Incredible. I was a mess. I was a mess by the end of it.
Bro's turning him into a Lynch head now?
Heart-wrenching, like, the whole movie, you're just like, leave him alone!
Yeah, I just want to, like, give him a hug. I just want to take care of him. Like,
dude.
So good. Amazing.
Incredible film. Absolutely incredible.
My friend is having a Lynch-themed, we have, like, a small theater near us where you can rent like a screen for the night or whatever and just play whatever you want. And that he loves Lynch, so it's gonna be like a Lynch-themed birthday, and we're gonna watch Lost Highway. So I was like, I really should watch a few more Lynch films because I'd only seen Eraserhead up to this point.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, before Thursday, I'm gonna watch like a few.
Yeah, you should definitely check out Dune, bro. It's peak.
I think I will.
People say it's way worse than what it really is, and especially
I'm interested because I've read the book and seen the Villeneuve film.
So you're gonna be fine because you're gonna understand the stuff that they skip over.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing. Is like if you don't know certain things, then yeah, the movie's super confusing, but you'll be fine.
Darth Eddie, I've talked about that exact quote on stream. I might have been on Figure, might have been on here. I don't know, but I love it. Incredible. Yep. One of my favorite things anyone's ever said. It's amazing.
I have seen the house he bought my mother. All right, so just to jump quickly back into a little bit of news, because I think this is my.
Oh yeah, this is a toy channel, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. I jumped on here, and then it's like people talk about the sequels, and I'm like, huh? Like,
dude, see, I got Austin on my side, bro. You got it's good. People just don't get it. I'll straight up say it, but
they don't get it.
All right. a little bit of some Black Series here. Because a very important figure actually got a little stealthy reissue here. So I don't know if you guys have seen this, but
Oh yeah.
the Droideka is back. If anyone out there missed out on this guy, want to pick up another one because it's such a peak figure,
Where are those droidekas?
$34.99 on Big Bad. And I think it's great to get this figure back out. Army builder, so dope. And kind of came and went too on its first run. I feel like
Training
it did
droideka
not.
when?
I'm honestly shocked.
I
am
would take
shocked.
it. I would take it.
I seriously am surprised they have not given us the.
I'm shocked we
training
haven't got the
Droideka.
Republic Commando B2 because the
Fair.
paint that's like
Right, yeah,
it's from the Republic Commando, so
They don't want to do stylized panels or something like that. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool that the Droideka is coming back. Or is back. It's in stock. You can buy it right now.
Do y'all have multiples of these? They're such a shelf eater.
You know, I have two. And I've never opened up the second one because I opened the first one and put it on my shelf and I went, fuck, this is big.
Oh, it's this big.
I was like, oh,
Yeah,
this is big.
I have one of this one, and then I have the one from Jedi Survivor. I think that's what it was.
I forgot they did that.
Yeah, but I don't even display that one right now because, like you said, it's a shelf eater. But
Toby's spitting too. Where are the B2 variants?
That'd be
Rocket
great.
Arm.
Remind me, did the Droideka come with blast effects, or is that a cubic?
No,
print?
that's a
It's
cubic.
cubic.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
But they're essential. They are essential.
Because the B2 has the blast effect, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
not every release of the B2, but
that is
like the
true.
initial
Right,
release
right.
did not.
The, like,
the one with
yeah.
the Geonosis.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
If you're
in
a
a
Black
second.
Series,
All right.
are we saying Luke?
Luke said he'll be back.
Oh, if you, I was just gonna say, if you're a Black Series collector, that's the thing as well that TVC doesn't really have. But I guess that's why they're the world building scale. They have this kind of stuff in the line itself. But I love things like obviously like Landspeeder Luke, like cubic 3D prints, where they just bolster the collection. You know, because there's so many things there that I just wouldn't have. Like, you know, when my cousin was visiting yesterday, he was looking at the cantina that he designed that I printed, and he was like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." I was like, "Yeah, that's not even Hasbro official."
Nope.
Yeah, Cubic did things like Jod's lightsaber from Skeleton
Yep,
Crew.
I have them displayed
and
with the
Leia's
saber, yeah.
lightsaber from Rise. It's got I
Yep, I
Rey's
have
yellow
her with that.
lightsaber. So there's a lot of cool stuff on there.
Yep.
I'm not Darth Eddie. I knew the Destroyer droid was going to be a hitter. It's a popular.
Yeah, I'm surprised the B2 hit Ross.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah. I just think that's probably a product of it being in a wave with some not so desirable figures. It's like Captain Rex, you know, Clone Wars Captain Rex. I bought one at my local Ollie's when it opened for $5.99. And that's just because it was in a slop wave. It was literally in a wave with just like absolute trash. So it is what it is. But so while Luke's gone, I'll take this opportunity. Let's talk some other figgies.
Oh
we
no,
wanted to
non-Star
talk
Wars.
Yep, here goes the chat. We're dying.
There's other things besides Star Wars.
So, first thing I want to talk about here, take the overlay off. We're switching over to a little bit of NECA. We're going to Friday the 13th, which was just a few days ago. And NECA solicited the Friday the 13th, the game Ultimate Jason from Part 8. This is not part of the Ultimate line, even though it says Ultimate Jason. This is more of a basic figure that they're releasing. Let me see if Big Bad has the photo here. So here's the spread. Not quite Ultimate status. We just get the one axe, some multiple hands, and then the I'm pretty sure this is just I don't think this is an alternate head. I'm almost certain it's not. Although it does say alternate head. So maybe it is. But we've got Jason here from Friday the 13th, Part 8. Terrible movie, but this is a must-have Jason for the shelf. And I think he looks fantastic, too. They did such a great job translating this design to figure form. And honestly, if this is how NECA skirts around the stupid copyright issues to give us these final Jasons, because they're also doing a Part 9, but it's technically labeled as from the game, I'm fine with it. Because we
It's
need
too bad there
these-
was never a Jason X in the game.
Dude, I know. Because then we would have all looks of Jason in NECA 7-inch form. Hopefully they could just somehow get the rights to X or something. But yeah, this is dope. This is an instant pickup for me.
I'm glad that they this one went up for pre-order rather than Part 9 first, because we all know that Part 8 is a better movie than Part 9.
Fuck no, bro. You are waffling with that one.
Nah, I'm spitting, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. You must be
Dude.
watching some slop movie.
Dude, Part 8 has the worst final girl in the entire franchise. The movie takes place mostly on a boat, and the boat segment is boring.
You're fried. The boat sequence is so
Boring.
good. It's so good.
This is me during the boat sequence.
Well, that's why you think it's bad. You gotta wake up and watch it, bro.
I can't because it puts my ass to sleep.
You're like
Bro, some
Forgon
people
when
in
he
chat
plays
are gonna start
Uncharted.
saying that to you with Attack of the Clones, bro. They're gonna be like, "Wake up, watch
Yeah,
it."
bro. Yeah, dude, you just gotta wake up.
No, because I say
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fall
yeah.
asleep. I fall asleep. I'm not actually asleep.
All right, guys,
So-
I gotta take off.
All right.
I'm trying to get this new diorama finished so I can post it today.
All right. Sounds
Stay
good.
tuned for that.
Thanks
All
for
right,
stopping
I'll
by.
See y'all later. Thanks for having me.
See you, bro.
See you, Luke.
And with that, Luke's gone.
Then there were 3.
He said, no more Star Wars figures? All right, I'm out.
I'm out.
He said, all right, I'm out.
That's good. I always enjoy long Star Wars discussions like that.
True.
Fun.
We got
Even if it's about the sequels, because they're slot movies.
That's right. But how about something that's peak? Or seemingly is peak? Little Hiya toys, anyone?
They go hard with these, huh?
This
Dude.
looks incredible, bro. Oh my! It
I've
looks
been
so
wa-
much better than the Super 7. It's ridiculous.
I've been waiting for this. And I'm
Can you pull up the
so-
Super 7 on Big Bad, bro?
Oh, for
It's
sure.
slop in comparison.
I'm so happy that I skipped this Destoroyah.
Yeah, because y'all don't like the monster arts from SHF either, huh?
The monster arts are good. They're just too expensive, and in my opinion, it's over-articulated.
Bro is
Classic.
listed. He's not even listed on Big
You
Bad.
have to type
anymore.
it in on Google, and then you can get it. Not on Big Bad itself.
Come on. Where are we at?
You gotta do Google, bro.
Ah!
Yeah, it's just I'm a big fan. Ooh, we got someone waiting, bro.
We gotta wait. Whoa!
Let's go.
We've got Zach joining us now.
Zach,
Back to 4.
I've seen.
Hey.
I feel like I've seen too much of you, bro. I've been catching up on Black Series Cantina. I've watched 2 Black Series Cantina episodes the last 2 days.
Base, we gotta get you on then. That's your reward.
I'm down. I'm down to come back on.
We haven't had a solo zoo episode.
That's
have we?
true. Yeah, I think the last time I was on a proper episode was episode 90. So that was what, 20 episodes ago? Something like that.
13. No, we're on 113. So, yeah, all right, we'll get you on soon.
Hell yeah.
But the reason I hopped on, I was like, I probably wouldn't have hopped on if I didn't get this in the mail, and I saw T-Mac and Nate on, and Zoo.
We're all
We got-
masters.
Bro,
Bro,
I-
we got to talk
baby.
about
I just-
blockies. I'm taking over the
Cooked.
stream. We're talking about blockies the rest of the
I
stream.
just messaged Forgon this morning. That link that you sent, I was looking at it. It said 1 left. So I picked it
fuck.
up. I bought it. So
I got Pokemon all over my desk. Look at this fucking Polydor.
There it is.
I got
out of pocket. What'd you pay? Like 35, 32?
Yeah, it was 35. It was like 33, 34 for Charizard, and then Nidoking I bought a few days ago or a week ago now. That was only like 24, 26.
Dude, imagine if Blockies just like keeps going and going and going, and just like making more and more and more.
Oh, I'll tell you something else. I shipped my pile of loot today. I put Snorlax in it.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's good.
I might have to bite on that too.
Yeah, I forgot to. I was gonna put a bunch of blocky stuff in the thumbnail, and then I was like, oh, there's actually a lot of Black Series and other stuff to talk about. But
Dude, it's so stupid. I'm at a point where like I'm picking up less and less. Like I've been so good lately. I'm not really buying that much stuff, and then I'm
you
seeing
find
these
something.
I'm seeing these blockies, and I'm just like, oh, swipe the card. I'm just picking them up.
I went back after I built Scyther, got the 3 OG starters, and then I put together Nidoking. And then I went back and I was like, all right, Munchlax, Eevee.
That's when
Like,
they get
let me
cooked. When
just
you start
go
getting all
ahead.
those-
Also-
Yeah, when you're buying a Gen 4 baby Pokemon, that's when you know
Yeah.
it's cooked.
But I'm getting
Shout-
I'm getting Snorlax, so it's like,
Yeah.
how can I not have
know.
Munchlax, bro?
Shout
feel it.
out to Pletho, because I do want to say he did reviews of
Yeah, I watched his
a
videos
few
too.
of them.
Yep.
Yeah, there you
Sick.
go. He did a few reviews of the blockies, and they're very nice reviews. They're really.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
I watched
proper
those and I'm like,
channel is
okay.
The Art of Action Figures. Everybody go
Yeah.
check that. 'Cause it's
Yeah, definitely check
such
them
good
out.
reviews. How long did that take you, Nate, to do?
5 minutes.
And that was under candlelight.
Look how good that looks.
Yeah.
Look how good that looks, man.
Yeah, it looks incredible.
How's the
bro.
postability? Like,
Bro, check this out. Fully articulated
awesome.
tail. Huh?
His mouth opens too, doesn't it?
Yep.
I saw a
got neck
video, Nate, as
articulation.
well. I watched a couple of reviews, so I don't think this
fuck,
one
I
was
need Nidoking
Plethos.
now, man. God damn it.
Yeah, bro, he's so good. He looked so good, at least. I'll see when I get him in hand. But I don't think this was specifically Plethos' video, because I watched a few. But someone did a comparison of the Pokemon Select Charizard and the Blockies. And Nate, it's actually not as big a size difference as I thought. Because the whole thing I was like, I want Charizard to be big. He
Yeah.
is, the Blockies is smaller, but not by much. It was really just a little bit. So I was like, that I'm good with that size difference. The Blockies just looks better anyway.
Pokemon scale is a crapshoot. It's all just so all over the
Yeah.
place.
Unless
Yeah.
you get Scale World, but those are ridiculously expensive and they're not articulated.
And there is an issue. Like Blockies definitely has scale issues with the Pokemon line. I don't think Scyther and Nidoking are the same
Yeah.
size, but
Do you have
I really
Which
don't
Pokemon,
give a
I don't
shit.
When you
care
have
about
them all on the
scale
shelf, they
too
just look
much.
good.
Yeah.
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 Do you
I care-
have
Go ahead.
I was just saying, Nate, do you have Snorlax like coming already?
He's in my pile of loot. I
Okay.
just haven't shipped my pile of loot.
And also in your headcanon, like the newer games, we have mega Pokemon now. So smaller Pokemon are now like as big as a Charizard, like a normal
True.
size Charizard.
No wheel today. It's not a wheel stream.
Need Justin for that.
Yep.
Yeah,
And it's
so
also the 15th. It's not the 1st of the month. So
Is this the first official episode of Pokeball?
yeah, right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying that would be awesome.
Bro, you guys, you did Hot Toys Cantina. Now we got to do Pokeball, 100%. I'm sorry, Mr. Coffee, you're out.
Yep.
You're out. Zach and Nate and
Just wait, bro.
T-Mac are in.
Wait till Winds and Waves comes out early next year.
We're gonna have
Just
to
wait.
We're gonna force Coffee to be a Pokemon fan. He's like the only one in our friend group, really.
You know what I thought was also cool was Scyther came with, like a little hollow card, and so does Nidoking.
Oh, nice.
That's right.
That is
But Nidoking
Like a
also came.
McFarlane.
Nidoking also came with this
cool. Oh, a little one
Little-
out of one.
neat, transparent piece of art.
Blockies is copying McFarlane.
Right?
T-Mac, do you
Oh, yeah,
collect
you-
like modern Pokemon cards still?
I did as of like a year and a half ago, but
I
I
can't
got out of
read
it
it.
because it just number one, I was just spending too much money, and then number two, at
You
the
don't want
beginning
to
of
fist fight people?
yeah, and then at the beginning of 2025, a really highly desirable set came out with all the evolutions, and then it's like been cooked ever since. Where it's like,
Yeah.
if you want to get Pokemon cards in store, you have to be in like Facebook groups or Discords like locally, and you have to just drop everything you're doing to go and grab product. Like I have a friend that works from home. He literally will stop what he's doing when he gets a notification and like run to the store to pick up cards. So
Jeez.
it kind of just like
Yeah.
killed my interest. And again, I was
Yeah.
just spending a lot on it. But I have a very sizable collection of both vintage and newer stuff. So
My cousin went to a shop today and he bought a Charizard tin, and he pulled this card, which
Holy
oh,
shit!
that's so sick.
it
What is it, like a
goes
gold
for-
mega?
Yeah, it goes for 400 raw, and if it's a PSA 10, it goes for 3,000.
It's
pulled
crazy.
He
out
My
like
friend
the
was-
he's like the
$37 tin.
magic card guy,
Yeah.
hand shaking,
Yeah.
holding the card. I
It's
just pulled
crazy, dude.
this-
I like a couple years back bought it was like a promo Meowth card from like one of the like it was like the first probably like within the first like 50 or 60 like original promo cards, and it's a Meowth, and I probably paid like 10 or 15 bucks for it, and now it goes for like 50 online. I'm like,
Sheesh.
it's
crazy.
gotten so bad, and hopefully it'll drop
all the
again.
people,
It
all the
will.
people who
It will.
invest in the Black Series, stop doing that. Start investing in Pokemon.
Oh, I'm sure I could
Bro.
sell my Pokemon card collection for like over 10 grand if I
Dude,
wanted to. Like I'm sure I could.
One of the craziest stats out there is that investing in Pokemon since 2000 has outperformed the S&P 500.
I remember when you first told me that. That sounds made up, but it's real. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
the
insane.
increase of Pokemon card value.
Bro, and
is-
Pokemon
is
games.
absurd.
Just the cartridges,
Yeah.
like, or those original, like 3 to 5 gens. It's just like everything is worth so much, and it's not because there's like scarcity. It's because it's desirable. You know, Pokemon games sold tens and 20s and 30s and millions of copies. It's just the fact that like everybody wants them now. So it's like,
Yeah, it's crazy that they're not scarce at all. Because I literally
No.
went to Game Exchange to trade in that really old Xbox, and there were Pokemon cartridges. You know, like even like the DS games, the little slits or whatever those are called.
yeah,
Like they had almost every Pokemon game, but they're like so highly priced. It's just absurd.
yeah, games like Emerald go for like $300 now. Like it's it's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Dude, Zach, check this out. You got to act now, brother. There's only one left. Get you a silver collectible.
Ooh. I mean, I do like that, but that's like $120 over or $130 over spot right now. But that is sick.
Bro, it's an investment. It's only going up, right?
That is true. That's only going up.
1,000 pieces?
I was actually at my dad's house today, and I was looking at his giant coin, and he also collects like cash, like old money currency, and he was showing me just some crazy.
Dude, here you go. Here's some real peak.
Oh, I didn't know Big Bad had silver bars. This is crazy.
Dude, look at this. This is a whole company. Look at these Spider-Man ones.
Bro, he's leaving his suit in the trash.
Bro, Spider-Man no more. Commemorative silver
Bro.
collectible coin.
Spider-Man on the way home.
I got this one. I got a little Vader coin here. Little Vader and Stormies.
Dude, there it is.
But
Zach,
I
do
didn't
you
pay
have-
$230 for it.
Do you have the Revenge of the Sith Anakin and Obi-Wan coin? You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, Wilbon. Pokeball
Mine's
win.
locked in.
Pokeball win.
A coin?
Yes, I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you at some point.
Yeah, you'll have to jog my memory on that.
Yeah, because if you don't, next time I see you, you could have it if you want it. Because my dad bought me one when I was a kid. I guess it was 10 when the movie came out. I loved it. When I moved, I thought I lost it. I was like bummed about it because that meant something to me. So my mom, without telling me, she bought me a replacement on eBay. Very nice of her. But I was like, thank you, Mom. I love you. But
it's not the one.
it's not mine.
I know
and
what you mean.
then I was unpacking more stuff and I found it and I was so happy. So now I have the one that my mom got me, the second one. So I have two of them.
Oh,
so if
sweet.
you want it, you're like the biggest Revenge of the Sith guy that I know.
I mean,
so
I'll take it.
it has
I'll take
Anakin and Obi-Wan dueling on the coin.
Dude, I'll take it.
Whoa.
Easy,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, I'll
appreciate
send
it.
you a pic later on.
Damn. Look at that.
Appreciate it.
Wheeling and
We're
dealing.
wheeling and dealing on Out of the Basement today. Let's go.
All right, let's check out this Destroyer real quick. So, back to Godzilla. Here's the Super Slop. No detail.
Yeah.
Looks like a toy.
Also, the articulate. Nate, you know me. If
Bro, look-
I'm complaining about articulation, the Super 7 articulation is awful.
I bet it's
awful.
I bet it's 5 POA.
It is so bad, just atrocious.
Yeah, I'm so happy I did not pick this up because Hiya Toys coming in with the peak.
Sheesh.
Like unbelievable level of detail.
So much better.
The sculpt work is insane. Destroya is one of the coolest, if not the coolest, Godzilla villain.
100%.
I love the design. I love that Godzilla versus Destroya is literally like, yeah, so what if we ripped off Aliens and then just also put Godzilla in the movie too? And they were like,
big are
great.
these?
They're like,
That's based?
great idea.
How big are these?
So this guy's 8.5 inches.
Oh, okay.
So
He looked bigger. Like I was thinking this was like a 20-inch.
no,
for
Oh,
some
no.
reason.
Thankfully, Hiya is around the same size as.
And they've been going pretty hard on this movie now because we got Godzilla, Burning Godzilla, Destroya. Oh, is this sold out now?
No,
the Super 7.
I was comparing the sizes.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
this
yeah.
is 9. So the Super 7's a little bit bigger.
Right, but man, I really hope we get Godzilla Jr. Like Bobcat is saying. I love Godzilla Jr. He's my favorite Godzilla character.
Wait a minute. Based on Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Huh?
Incorrect. Yeah, play that.
Yeah. I got to go all the way over here. Hold on.
Worth it to do it.
Hold on.
There you go. It's
Oh,
looping.
shit. I forgot to shut it off. My bad.
That was crazy.
Huh?
Ah.
So cursed.
But yeah,
Oh, God.
this shit is peak. Like I was so happy when they revealed this. I've yet to get a Hiya Godzilla figure yet. And I think this might be the first. Or I may have to replace some NECA Godzilla figures.
I mean, like I said, my Super 7 Destroyer packed up, ready to sell. If anybody wants it, let me know. Although I don't know why you would, but
$20.
you know what's crazy? I really should have sold it, like, because I would have assumed, because it was going before the announcement.
Bro.
It was going for $300. There's $100.
Someone out there doesn't know about the Hiya toys yet. Just list it. Just list it.
Yeah.
You have time. You have time. Dude, Bobcat, if they make Space Godzilla, I will be cooked,
That's why I passed on Super 7s.
Yeah.
Destroyer, I was like, he's my favorite Godzilla kaiju. I'll get him.
Andrew, no
was
rage
like,
bait today. No rage bait today. Come on. We're having a fun stream. Oh. Yeah, so how about Zoo? You want to look at a little channel that you're a part of here? Maybe you've heard of
a fun channel.
Maybe you've heard of Figure Ball, some channel.
We should have you on sometime.
Yeah,
I'm sure you'd like it.
Maybe.
T-Mac too. It'd be fun if T-Mac was on. I don't think he's ever been on.
That's
Never heard of
true.
it.
Never heard of it. Small channel, out of the basement, we love disrespecting our small channels. Just kidding.
Now, you and T-Mac may hate Figure Ball, but we know Zach doesn't, because Zach's been there since the beginning.
True.
Zach hosted
Quite
Figure
literally.
Ball for a little bit.
Literally. Yeah.
But no. So of course, Figure Ball. We love Zoo.
Goated.
We love Wilbon Coffee Goats. You guys are running your March Madness bracket right now. Just finished up round 2, and just today launched round 3, which I thought it would be fun to take a look at the choices, say which one we're going to pick, and then I'm going to vote on the Out of the Basement account because Justin's not here.
I want to see.
It's my show now.
I want to see who all of you guys voted for because
I'm gonna go along with you all and vote. Yeah.
Because the ones who are winning, I voted against the winner every time. Like, what the heck? People don't want the characters I want. But
Damn. So
it's all right. It's all right.
Chat.
This first one shouldn't be as close as it is.
Chat, make sure to go to Figure Ball's channel, click over to the posts, and vote, because Hasbro does pay attention to the Figure Ball March Madness.
Yes, we know that for a fact.
So it's important. It's important.
And it's not just Brandon either. Multiple Hasbro employees have said that They pay attention.
Yeah. So, round 3. Let's start things off here with a devastating choice.
Yeah.
The clone of the
Galactic-
clone killer.
The Galactic Marine or Pong Krell? Zach, which one did you go, bro? Where'd you go here?
The Galactic Marine is my #1 most wanted clone, because not only do I love him in his brief appearance in the movie, but I loved using him in 2005 Battlefront 2. But if I'm getting a Galactic Marine, it has to be a Gaming Grace version where he comes with the big cannon. But because Pong Krell is such an awesome character and he would be a cool figure, and it's Mike Case's #1
It's his
most wanted figure,
#1.
I had to go Pong Krell on
Yeah,
this because he would be such a cool figure.
I also want a Galactic Marine, but I gotta go my named character. I got
Yep.
to.
Spitting. I'm going
Same.
Pong Krell.
It
who-
shouldn't be
Look
that
at-
close.
Ooh, bro!
Whoa, the
Zach,
cloner brain rot.
When I checked earlier this morning, Galactic Marine was winning, so Pong's coming back. That's good to see.
Wow.
Okay.
Dude, the cloner brain rot is real.
Yeah.
49% on Galactic
Like-
Marine, 51% on Pong Krell.
Like the Galactic Marine and then like the Elite Scouts from Kashyyyk are probably two of the coolest clones ever, and they shouldn't
sure.
be close to getting above Pong Krell. Like,
For sure.
you couldn't name a clone that I would vote for above Pong Krell.
All right.
Spitting.
Next one. Oh,
This breaks me.
painful.
Yeah, this is hard.
Girandan versus Lobot. T-Mac, who you going with on this one?
Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't know. It's like for the design, it's like I want Garandan, but like my heart of like, you know, a substantial character somewhat, Lobot. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't think Lobot's ever been called a substantial character. But you're
Yes,
spitting.
but he's like, you can put him on an Empire shelf next to
Yeah.
Lando.
Yeah.
He's in Cloud
Oh,
City. You know.
I voted Lobot. This is not that hard to me, to be honest. Lobot is top 5 want for me.
Yeah,
Top 10.
Yeah.
It's like
this
6.
wasn't hard for me at all, and I went Garandan, so Zoo, I'm on the other team.
Interesting.
Dang.
Okay. I don't think that's I don't think that's a fried opinion
Yeah.
or anything.
No.
The
Because
design is just so good. For
we do
Garandan.
need Lobot, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna put him on my Republic shelf next to Lando. But I have a Black Series 3D printed Cantina, and Garandan would be like
Yeah.
not a living part, of course, but he would be interacting with the scene and the environment with other characters.
You gotta have him sneaking behind
Like,
a
yeah,
wall,
like-
like Plagueis, like gooning. He's like, what's
Yeah, I'd have him like pointing in a direction, talking to some some stand troopers, like in the playset. So I had to go Garandan.
fair?
But I respect either. I respect.
Yeah,
either vote.
I went Lobot. I need my Lobot.
I think I'm going to go Lobot. Ah.
Look, people agree with Zach.
Yep.
Zach speaks for the whole community.
Yep.
Girandan currently at 57% with Lobot at 43. Justice for Lobot. We have so many characters from from Empire.
Nate doesn't even know what movie he's in. Fake fan.
We need them both, but we need
If there's someone to beat Lobot, I either want it to be like Garandan or Nine Numb. It's like
Yeah.
one of those two.
I can't believe Nine Numb didn't
a
is not
glup
in
of
this round.
equal or
That's
lesser
crazy.
value. Round 3. Next one.
This one hurt.
This is fried.
Give me the Queen.
Dude, Queen Amidala
Yeah.
versus Zam Wessel. Zoo, who you got?
I hate to say it because I want her so bad, but I had to go with the new character, Zam Wessel. But I want Queen Amidala so bad.
Dude, we've never had Queen Amidala in the line. We've had Padme in the line.
Yeah.
I honestly, I might
I-
change my vote before it goes because this is so close to me. But for now, I went new character.
Queen Amidala would just stand out on a shelf so much more.
Absolutely.
You know? Like,
You're right.
Yeah.
Now,
I
do
think
we
I-
want Queen Amidala's throne or no throne?
No.
I'll take either.
She's gonna be I would rather she be a.
bro, how could she even
anyways.
sit on that? Like,
True. that
Because
is
if
true.
they do soft goods, it's gonna be
yeah,
not great.
it'll be like Palpatine.
you know yeah. And
Man.
I want
probably
both
why
of
they
these
haven't
so
done
bad,
her.
but
They're
the
probably
Queen-
like, what do we do?
Yeah. The Queen is my #1 most wanted figure right now. And as much as I want Zam with a swappable faceplate, Well, and actually, it'd have to be a head because the neck changes too.
Right.
I just think
Yep.
about that. But I think the Queen is probably the most iconic Star Wars character that we don't have yet.
She's probably the most iconic look from the prequels, I think. Like, when I think of the prequel trilogy, the first thing I think
Especially
of is Queen
Phantom
Amidala.
Menace. Like, Darth
Right.
Maul is iconic, but she's always, like, on the top of the posters, like, with the big...
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Queen. They advertise
me-
her a ton.
Give me a Queen Amidala, but then throw in a Keira Knightley extra head in there too,
There you go.
just for fun.
What is her character's name?
Sabe or
Sabe?
Sabe.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, Sabe. T-Mac,
All-
what's Rose Byrne's character's name?
It's something similar. All of them end with like an E with like an accent. Like it's all it's all the same.
What does she
type
say
of
in
name.
Attack of the Clones?
Oh no, she gets blown the fuck up.
She goes boom.
She steps out, and it's so funny. That scene is so funny.
I
important
guess you were
question is,
right.
Nate, where are you
There was
going?
no danger after all.
Okay, so Rose Byrne is Dorme.
Dorme. Okay.
Dorme.
All right,
Nate, where are you going on this one? This is the big one. You got the vote.
Listen.
here.
you guys might be shook.
Oh, Putha's right. She's not the one
Okay.
that died. See, this is the
Okay.
problem. All these
Oh.
people.
T-Mac's
It-
just a fake fan. Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Corday is the one that dies. Jesus
Corday.
Christ.
Fake fan team Mac. Zam!
Ah!
Zam!
They're all dressed so similarly too.
Dude, hear me out.
I can't believe you went Zam with me, bro. Base Nate.
I think Zam would just be a much more fun action figure.
That's
I get
true.
it.
I do really want Queen Amidala as well, and I want her just traffic cone status, all sculpted, all plastic, no soft goods. But she would just stand there. And so I feel like if we're talking action figure, something that would be fun, I feel like Zam would be super well articulated. She'd look great with the new Django, and she'd, probably have her sniper rifle, probably have her side blaster, and it would be dope.
See, you're also making the point for me, like, if they did her in a traffic cone, plastic, I would want her even more. If they did her in soft goods, I would rather have Zam, if
Yeah.
that makes any sense.
Dude,
Yeah, for sure.
Tangy voted Zam, and Padme's his favorite character.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
Damn.
That's crazy.
I mean, based, though, she is sorely missing with the new Django.
she would be better figure, like objectively, for
Yeah.
sure.
All right, last vote.
This
We all
one
know.
also really hurt. No, honestly,
This one hurt me.
I think I might disagree with you all here.
Give me
Because-
that sick man in the diaper.
Again, this is like 9 Numb and Max Rebo. I hate voting against Max twice, but Max Rebo is a top 10 want for me. Callus is a top 5.
Damn.
I really want Callus. He's so important to Rebels. Max, I love him, but his level of importance is not as much as Callus, in my opinion. He's just a background
yeah,
enemy.
that's facts. That's not even a bad statement or anything.
But he's
I'll
also
vote.
just Max Rebo. So
Yeah,
Dude, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I went Max on this one. I want Agent Callus so bad. He probably is a top 10 figure for me. Max Rebo's not even in my top 10. I think Callus is a top 10, but I'm voting
then
Max.
so you're going Callus then.
Hear me out. I'm voting Max because I have a Jabba's Palace 3D print. Max would
Okay,
go
that's fair.
perfectly in that. And I had my moment last year with the episode 3 set. I need Out of the Basement to have their moment.
That's
with-
fair.
Yeah.
With Max.
I feel like if Max is made also, it would suggest that they probably make Sai, make Droopy.
They can't
like,
just do Max. That would be
that's what I'm saying.
crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
what it suggests, really.
What if they put him in a Book of Boba Fett box?
That's fine.
Also, I have
It's
a theory.
fine.
I have a theory,
Ah.
all right? Yak, a long time ago, he put on the master list, he had things like Rebels figure, Phantom Menace figure. So I'm pretty sure, unless I'm misremembering, there is another Rebels figure coming that's not Blind Kanan, like an additional one. That's got to be Callus, right? It has to be.
We'd hope.
Who else
Right.
could it be?
I mean,
They've been avoiding him for years. You feel like it'd have to come.
TVC
eventually,
has him.
right?
Gotta
Yeah,
balance
just scale
those
it up.
scales.
Scale it
Balance
up.
the scales. Let's go.
Scale it up, but here's what we need with our version, the definitive version of Agent Callus, is we need swappable head. Not a removable helmet.
Yeah, and so it doesn't look
Because
ridiculous.
the helmet for Callus is like tight on his face.
Yeah.
Like, it is tight. We need an
Yeah.
alternate head.
Damn, Nate, look at Tangy's comment.
I've spent hours of my actual life studying, looking, dissecting, and drawing Max Rebo. I voted Callus. I mean, you guys are probably right. In the grand scheme of like character that needs to be made for the line, Callus would make more sense, but come on.
Dissecting Max Rebo, I like.
Come on.
Bro, the difference is I didn't watch Rebels until a few years ago, but Max I've been thinking about my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're spitting OT supremacy?
Yeah.
That's right. Spitting, bro. Governor Price would be sick too. I
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool.
Nah,
We need Old Man Rex more than Callus?
incorrect.
I don't
Yeah.
know,
I
bro.
disagree. And I'd buy Old Man Rex. I'd like him.
I
but
mean, same, but
That's
Not
like
more
some
than Cal.
cloner thought.
We need actually. Chris isn't wrong because we need Old Man Rex more than Rebellion Callus, but not Imperial Callus.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also,
technically-
no, he's actually spitting because I don't know who Callus is spelled with a C. So
That's fact.
We definitely need him more than that, whoever that is.
Uh-oh. Another challenger approaches.
Hey!
Ooh.
Hello, everyone.
We got Mr. Coffee.
Bro
Hello.
ruined the
I gotta turn
Pokeball
this off.
episode. I can't.
Yeah, get out of here, slopper.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
whatever.
Coffee loves Pokemon. He just doesn't know
You guys
it
stopped
yet.
talking about Pokemon like 45 minutes ago. You're
Nah, Zach
No!
Zach texted me, he said that he's canceling Hot Toys Cantina, never making another episode because we're doing Pokeball instead. Based. I gotta give that to
Based.
Zach.
Based.
Based,
All right, Coffee. The figure ball pulls, brother. Did you go Galactic Marine or Ponkrell?
I don't think you guys are gonna like what I say about that. one.
Cloner.
Well, Coffee
I mean, I'm
is
gonna
a theatrical
bro,
boy.
I'm-
That's
yeah,
why.
I'm gonna vote for anything from the movies over 95% of anything
I
animated.
get that. I mean, I get that.
I mean, that is based logic.
And also, it's the one of the most unique clone designs. It's not like I'm voting for a 501st over Ponkrell or something.
Bro, but you grew up with the Clone Wars. How do you vote against Pongkrell?
That's yeah. All right, good night.
Yeah. Bro, I think Coffee grew up with the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Coffee grew up with Bad Batch,
with
bro.
the Mandalorian.
Can you guys believe that Coffee's first childhood figure was PFP Ahsoka?
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Bro, Coffee's first experience with Star Wars was the Mandalorian and Grogu movie. That was his favorite.
I grew up watching Resistance.
Yeah, bro. Some people did, and they had a peak experience. I'll say it.
Oh my
Those,
god.
those
I-
are some of my favorite. The Coffee young jokes are some of my favorite because I
I
feel like
voted-
he keeps getting younger. Like
Yeah.
when I said
Yeah.
he grew up. The reason he doesn't like Pokemon.
Mando
is 'cause he
season
grew
3
up
was
with
my
Scarlet
childhood
Violet.
show. Yeah, I voted Galactic Marine.
Fair enough.
Sloppy.
Fair enough. Michael G is asking the hard-hitting questions for Zach and Coffee, though.
We just haven't figured it out, bro.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it.
This
next
week sometime.
All right,
So
Garen,
Grogu
Garen
said
Dan
just
or
like me.
Lobot?
I voted Lobot.
Based, Mr. Coffee.
Yeah. Garen Dan is awesome. I just think Lobot. I think more Bespin is needed.
Well, you guys don't know this about Mr. Coffee. He famously hates Cantina aliens.
I believe it.
Yeah, I've just bought the fucking ridiculously overpriced Sideshow ones. You're right. I hate them.
Bro, I'll talk about ridiculously overpriced sideshow stuff tonight.
Oh no! It's happening. It's happening.
Everything they make now is overpriced.
Queen Amidala or Zam Wessel?
Zam.
Ooh, based.
Yeah.
I love to see it. Love to hear it.
Queen Amidala is great, very needed, but she's just gonna sit there. Even though I do think Queen Amidala is literally one of the most iconic Star Wars things ever.
Mm-hmm.
But just because the marketing around Phantom Menace was crazy. But just Sam Wessel, she'd be cool. The new Django, I heard you talking about earlier, go great. I mentioned they could give her like the little tube that the worms are in and a little saber dart. Like they could give her those as accessories.
Bro, it's Black Series.
Yes.
If you get the alt head, you're not getting anything else.
All right, good night. We're not gonna get the alt head. We're just gonna get the face cover. That's it. That's all we're gonna get.
Wow, you're right. You're right.
But no, we need both of them. We need every character on the poll, but we need both of them.
Give me that traffic.
Yeah, watch
cone.
them do
100%.
watch them do Zam, but they do 2 separate releases with different.
Nah.
All right, good night.
Yes.
Don't speak that into existence.
Yeah, they do
Come on.
Zam Whistle parentheses whatever
Assassin,
creature.
and then they'll
Yeah.
do Zam Wessel in
Parentheses
parentheses
dead.
dead, dying on the ground,
Yeah.
dying on the streets
Zam
of
Wessel,
Coruscant.
Like changeling, like a parentheses changeling.
Last poll, Coffee. Would you go Max or Callus?
Max Rebo.
Hey.
Damn, bro.
I
Hates
just
Rebels
so
too.
no, you know that's not true. No, Callus is needed, but I just think Callus is pretty likely. That's why I voted more for Max Rebo. But even if Callus wasn't likely, again, I'm gonna vote for something from the movies over the animated series,
Yeah.
which is crazy because I love Rebels. I love Rebels so much, but
I can't be mad at Coffee.
Max Rebo.
Yeah. I mean, the logic
Yeah,
is there.
I knew you guys were just gonna think the clone was probably the only fried one, but
Nah, even then, like
It's not like super fried.
I'd rather,
It's
yeah.
not like
I don't
super
think
fried,
any
I
of
get it.
the thing is none of
it's
these
not
are like
I'm
fried.
picking like Phase 1 Denal versus Pongkrell or something.
Yeah,
It's not
what
like
I mean?
you all.
Some
you
people
all don't-
would.
I know, yeah.
Well, you see, you all, that's why you all have the best bracket, because on half of them, I'm not trying to click the save money thing. You know, like I would actually buy both of them.
True.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
every single character on the bracket needs to be made,
Also base.
except maybe Torb.
Yeah.
Nah, well,
Nah.
let me complete the acolyte,
they
bro.
can make Torben. They can make Torben.
Yeah.
All right, that means Coffee wants La Cara, whatever her name is.
Who?
Oh, Lakara?
Yeah, La Cara.
No.
Yeah, and you also want Dr. Hemlock. You're a big fan of Hemlock.
Who does he? He looks like someone. I just can't put. He kind of looks like Jeremy Renner, bro. Like if they
He does.
if they
Yeah.
animated styled
Dude.
fucking Jeremy Renner. That's
Yeah,
kinda
let's
what he
get
looks like.
Jeremy Renner in Star Wars.
Yeah,
Please no.
that's Dr. Hemlock.
Please no.
Fuck.
Yeah. Darth Eddie, when has Jango or Boba Fett come with multiple jetpacks? That's just like,
You got to keep that other one on your shelf, the shitty one that came with the other jetpack.
yeah, right. I mean, they did it the first time, and then you had to buy a whole other version of
What's
Jango
cra-
years later to get the other jetpack.
I don't even think the old jetpack fits properly. I think the like top pegs.
Bro, it's
don't
also like the
line up.
worst
Yeah.
plastic. It's like so like warped and like it's like the top of it's like a it's like so bad.
Yeah,
You are right though, Eddie. There's no way they would. I mean, it's just wishful thinking. I
Yeah.
guess.
Bruh. Andrew, you could talk about it on Jeremy Renner's app. The app that he made.
So Andrew wants the app where Jeremy Renner isn't in Star Wars, and Zooboy wants the app where Keanu Reeves is never in Star Wars. As
Oh,
well.
both would be terrible, honestly.
bro. Jonah's
love
comment is
Keanu.
crazy, bro.
Bro does have the Pidgeotto haircut.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Oh, I guess the
So
Boba
true.
one fits. Okay.
Oh.
I might be thinking about the old, like the actual Django one.
God, you're just so fucking stupid.
Coffee doesn't know anything about the Black Series anymore.
Fucking miss him.
That's crazy.
You miss your hot toys.
Yeah.
You miss your hot toys.
I miss my hot toys.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
you boys want to go to Tatooine?
yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. I'm unked and I'm chopped. Ready?
Chopped on.
Oh yeah. Dude, we got 5 people here so we can kind of see Jabba.
Hey.
It's based. It's based.
He's killing it.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
I love that you just have the
Holy
sideshow Jabba just like on the
Like
rider.
ready. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's just right
He's so-
there ready. The coffee bat.
Bro, does he underneath does he look like a big croissant?
The coffee bat.
Yeah.
You can tell they clearly have them like hollowed out, so they've like put this to.
Bro,
cover up the
stop
hole.
showing
Typical
me-
sideshow, cutting
Stop.
corners.
Stop showing me the job bussy. I'm gonna bust, bro.
Hey, they did get the tail scar, bro.
Look, bro, I got the hot
Damn.
toys right here.
Dude, it's the same.
Wait, look.
Oh my gosh, I can't tell the difference.
Bro,
looking
more
forward
paint
to
than the
repainting.
sideshow?
No, come on now. The paint job just isn't that good, but there is a lot of paint at least. Come on now. I'm looking
it's
forward
pretty
to
bright
repainting.
green.
This
them.
is one of those like Disney, like the little Disney Parks pack that they do with like from like each movie. That's what this is.
Bro,
from.
coffee.
Bro, that looks the same.
Dude,
It's been on my
fucking-
desk for like probably 6 years.
Here's my lightsaber.
Coffee is
Yes.
way too like.
I was about to say, well, Bon,
You're
like,
gonna like slam this, bro. I agree with Stargazer. You're crazy, bro. You're too
Imagine-
risky with that.
The tail
Imagine-
is a separate piece, so I might.
Bro, keep that next to your bed in case somebody breaks in.
I was about to say, imagine breaking into Coffee's house and you see him just like baseball bat holding the
Yeah,
fucking
with the Jabba.
ready to
Local
swing
man
at somebody.
bludgeons burglar with,
You know what's gonna
with
happen?
Jabba the Hutt toy.
One day, Coffee is gonna take that. Not only is the Jabba's tail gonna break off, but it's gonna fly back into his shelf and it's gonna shatter the glass case. That's what's
This-
gonna happen.
This pillow is made out of like solid resin or polystone or something. So
Ooh.
like this could
How's
be
it
like
taste?
this could be like a brick. This could probably break a window if you threw it at it.
Sheesh.
Can we get a demonstration of that live on stream? You
I
should
didn't actually look at-
Bro, that's
break your
cancer now,
shelf
that's crazy.
behind you.
That's crazy.
Cancer now.
Licking that.
I can't wait for you to get
That
the Rod of
acrylic
the
paint.
hot toy.
Hey, that
match
guy.
it.
Yeah, I can't wait until Coffee gets the Hut Twins hot toys. That'll be crazy when he does
Yeah,
that.
that'd be wild.
That's so true, GI. Could have been the perfect Florida Man headline.
Yeah.
Man fends off burglars with Jabba the Hutt toy.
I do actually have a snag though. A new figgy. I got the
Ooh.
Hot Toys Plo Koon.
I don't know, bro. I think Black Series looks better.
Is this the Galaxy
with
of
the-
Heroes
With the
Plo
Mace Windu body?
Did they
Oh,
use the Mace
no.
Windu body for this Plo?
No, but they didn't wire his like hood.
No.
So he looks like he straight up has like a fucking wizard hood, bro.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Bro's like Mickey.
It looks good when it's like just resting on his back, but yeah, the hood is crazy.
Bro,
that's right.
yeah, but this is specifically based off Galaxy of Heroes, right?
All right, good night.
Dude, I loved when Brandon was like, no.
Bro,
So-
you know what? All I
You
wanted
went
was an
on
answer.
you went on this big long tangent about the possibility of it happening, and then
And
Brandon
it
just goes,
just
no.
doesn't look like
Bro,
it.
I will gladly be proven wrong. Like I have no problem admitting I'm wrong when it's happened. So I'm glad
You're
Brandon
right about
confirmed
that.
it.
You're right about that.
I mean, yeah,
I'll give that
yeah,
to you.
definitely right. But I just thought it was so funny how like you were just like you were ready and willing to die on that hill that it's Galaxy of Heroes Plo.
I love Wilbon's comment.
You can remove the man from
Yeah.
Florida, but you can't remove the Florida from the man.
So this Plo is great because not only is it movie Plo Koon, you know, with the robe and everything, but you can actually take the robe off, go full Barbie doll with this guy, and you can swap it into his Clone Wars outfit. So I'll do that over the course of snags, I guess. But
So
Yeah, nobody really cares about that.
did they
Yeah,
do
you're
the
right.
correct robe for Plo?
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
He does. He looks goofy without the robe on. He just looks like a fucking goober. They did press studs, so they're a little difficult to undo. But
You're undressing Plo right now?
yeah, I'm stripping them. All right. So, yeah, look, he's fucking goofy under
Oh,
the robe,
brother.
bro.
Sheesh.
Yeah,
Just
he's
like
got-
some generic clothes.
Yeah, hold on. He's got.
That's actually what Plo wears in the
He's
movie.
got
You
like a
just don't see it.
turtleneck on. He's got his little T-shirt on. He's got
Bro's
his sweatpants. His
Kinda
Bro,
looks
this
comfy.
this is like Plo going home, bro.
Yeah,
After,
Plo's
It's like-
day off.
yeah.
yeah,
He kind of looks like
yeah.
a horse
It's just-
jockey.
Yeah, true. Especially with the boots tucked in
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. One thing about the hot toy, which is crazy, I did not realize, like, it's not gonna show up on camera. I didn't realize how intricate like the sculpted detail was on his mask. Like even with like the original prop, I mean, like you never see him on screen really in the movies. So, like seeing the actual detail on the mask in person, like on this head sculpt is crazy. But you can move on to the next person while I strip
right.
him and redress him.
Who wants to show some snags? Who wants to show some recent pickups? Who
I
wants
can
to
be
show
quick.
some fine additions?
I could be quick.
All right. All right.
Of course, we already covered. I got the Charizard blockies delivered today.
Hell
So-
yes. Shout out
hyped
to AliExpress for coming through.
Yep. Really hyped to build that later on today. These pickups aren't for me. They're actually for Wilbon. I'm gonna give them to him soon-ish.
Dude, these are peak.
Yeah, these are peak, and they're all like in perfect condition. But these all were only $60, which is, I feel like, is a really good deal. This 2D Clone Wars Yoda,
Hell yeah.
which is pretty sick. Here, next up we got, I think this is the one he wanted the most. The Dirge is so cool. And all
Yeah,
the
that's sick.
cards are in
Those are
really
minty.
good shape. Yeah, like they're
Damn.
really nice. I need to find somewhere to lay them down so I don't ruin them. This Count Dooku.
Indeed.
Let's see what we got next.
Dude, look at that
Oh,
Cartoon Network
Divination.
classic
Yeah,
logo.
These two are sick.
Yeah.
Dude.
This Anakin, we need this in Black Series so bad.
Yes.
Bro, that's what you want, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
I
yeah.
want shirtless tattoo Anakin too.
Right, for real. Comes
Along with
each-
shirtless Kit Fisto.
It's
he's got
new? That's
shot
a
of
new
his
figure?
lightsaber.
Dude, just came out.
Yeah.
Hasbro just dropped it.
Just
And-
dropped it. It's crazy.
To go with that Anakin, Asajj Ventress.
Why the hell don't we have this in Black
Yeah,
Series, bro? It's
honestly.
literally a
I know.
fucking repaint. It's a repaint.
Yeah.
And they like just do these cards again with Anakin and Ventress and Dirge. I think that'd go hard.
Dude,
Another Anakin that had just like a normal
sick.
version. And the last one.
We're making Darth Eddie feel old. That Anakin was a Target exclusive 21 years ago, and I bought him brand new. Damn.
Sheesh. And
Sorry, Eddie.
this
Ah.
Trooper. Which I
God,
love
what a
the
great
stylized
lineup.
helmet.
So
Yeah.
such a
I
good
know.
price.
Some
too.
bangers there.
It's not all of them. I think he's missing now the Obi-Wan, the Mace Windu, and maybe.
And so you
I don't
couldn't
know
get
how
him the
many
full
more they
line, fake friend, or what?
Wow.
did. I know, right? This is all that was for sale, but yeah, there are a couple more. I think there is like another clone. I think they might have done, what's his name, Fordo, but I'm
Yeah.
not 100% sure. But
I think there's
Fucking
a
fake
few.
ass fan. What's his name?
I think
Is
there's
it
a
like
few
Fordo or
waves
something?
of
few
2D
waves,
Clone
yeah.
Wars stuff.
And I was looking at like this Anakin with the, the one where he's like battling Ventress. I was like, man, I might ghost Wilbon and I might just keep all these because these things are sick.
Fuck.
But
Yep.
it's too deep of a rabbit hole. So
Yeah, when you sent those pictures, when you were like, "Oh, I'm going to pick this up," and there's also this stuff available, I was sitting there like,
yeah, all that for $60 is pretty sick. I was gonna pick up for $100 like 2 sealed Jedi Starfighters from Revenge of the Sith, Anakin and Obi-Wan's, and like the Darth Vader playset, like carrying case, and a couple more figures. But I was like, I really don't need those. I'm trying to hold back on the rule of cool.
Bro's trying to
Stuff.
save money for Blockies and for Mythic Legions. That's what he's trying to
so
do.
I
That's
told
right.
the guy, I ended up telling the guy, I was like, hey, I'll just take the 2D Clone Wars figures and pass on the rest. But he was like, all right, that's no problem. So
He said, "Oh, I bet. Yeah, yeah."
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
so
Damn, nice. Solid
it.
pickups. T-Mac, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple things.
All right.
A couple is 2. If you show more than 2, we're gonna be upset.
It is 2.
Oh shit!
I don't think I have more than 2. So I got the Metroid Prime 3.
Oh,
Bro, I was loving your
Sigma,
photos that you
Samus.
sent. They look so good.
Yeah, she's awesome. I have her like in this crouch pose right now, but I took a bunch of pictures yesterday and I sent to you guys. She's awesome, really posable. Just look, I mean, I don't know.
yeah, she looks
The
incredible.
expressive hands. Not a lot of accessories. She only came with a fist on, so she came with like 3 extra hands on the non-gun hand, and then on the blaster hand, she has like this one where it's like opening up to shoot out or whatever. I've actually never played Metroid Prime 3, but I've played Metroid Prime 1, and then I've played all the 2D Metroid games, so I'll still need to play Metroid Prime 2 and 3, but I just love the look of the Metroid Prime like Samus suit. I just think it looks so good.
Yeah.
So I got that. That was pretty cool. It's $100, a little pricey, but it's hard to argue how good it looks. And it's kind of cool. I have this, and on my desk right here, I have like Skyward Sword, Figma Link, and then I have the SHF Mario that I picked up recently. So I kind of have like a little bit of a Smash Bros thing going on right now, which is cool.
You know,
I want
you
to
know
pick
what?
up. I want to pick up that snake. I know Nate, you
Yeah.
picked up the.
Yep.
When I was
Metal Gear.
looking at the Figma Nintendo figures.
Still on the desk.
I'm so sad that I
Yeah, it looks
missed
so cool.
out on Red. Because Red looks so good with
What was he?
Charmander,
What was he, SHF or Figma?
Figma. And I'm so sad that I missed out on him. I would love a Red, like, now that I just beat Fire Red. Like, hope they do
Yeah, that
a
would be
reissue.
cool. It'd
That'd
be cool if
crazy.
SHF re-released some of the Pokemon that they did, because they had done like Mewtwo and Blastoise, Charizard, but now those go for like $100-$200 because they're like D-Arts, the like older SHF like
Yeah.
brand that they used to do, so they're a little, but they look really good. I look at those all the time, but they're just a little too pricey for me.
Pletho, was it your video where you showed off the D-Arts Mewtwo? I keep getting confused because I watched Pletho's videos and then I watched like other people's videos right after, so I'm getting confused.
To be honest though, if Blockies makes all those, good enough for me.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Let's go
Good enough for me.
Blockies.
And then I got the-
Blockies.
I'm sure they're gonna do all of them. Like if they did Charizard, I'm sure they're gonna do Blastoise and Mewtwo. I'd be shocked if they didn't. They're probably just gonna keep going down that line. And then I picked up the Star Wars Legacy of Vader comic.
Ooh,
It's
you
the
did
ri-
get it.
Yeah, the Rise of Kylo Ren. So
Nope, incorrect. That's the Reign of Kylo.
the Reign. I'm sorry, the Reign of Kylo Ren. Jeez.
Yeah, Rise of Kylo Ren's a different one.
So yeah, you're right. So this is like it's a comic between
Okay,
Last
cool.
Jedi and Rise of Skywalker, but there's a lot of like backstory to Kylo Ren as well. I'm on like a sequel kick. I rewatched them recently, so I was like, I want to read some cool stuff, and then so this is volume 1. It has the first 6 issues, and then at the end of the month, volume 2 comes out, which is the other 6. Obviously, these are already out. You can just go and read them. But if you want like a physical like book of like, it's gonna be volume 1 and 2. This is 1. 2 comes out in a couple
Physical
weeks, so-
media.
Wait, T-Mac, you're a fan of the sequels? I didn't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, much to most watchers' chagrin, I am. Yeah, yeah, it's cool though. I started reading it last night before I went to bed. It's pretty cool so far. The art's really good. I'm into it, so I'm excited to keep going through it.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I got.
Sweet. All right.
Real
We're gonna. Uh-oh.
He did it.
Coffee
Got him.
got his Barbie all dressed up.
Yep, got them all dressed up. Hey, at least the Barbie's accurate, you know.
Based. Nah, I think they should have just painted the hands black, bro.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah,
have.
there you
You're
go.
right, bro.
Look at that slop clone
They
armor,
shouldn't have
bro.
sculpted the glove on. They should have just painted it.
Ah, that's
Just
garbage, bro.
Yeah, no. At least, hey, the Clone Wars one does have a functioning hood, though. It's not a wizard hood.
Well, I guess
Ah.
that's because he in the movies he doesn't use a hood, does he?
No, he did. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's in like 30 seconds of footage between both movies.
Music
but-
clip.
Yeah. He does not use the hood in the movie unless he's in Phantom Menace, isn't he? Does he have it on during Qui-Gon's funeral? That could be the only time I
Yeah.
could, like possibly think.
Bro, spoilers.
Maybe.
Oh no!
Yeah. What? All
I
right.
do gotta say, Peak. You know, a lot of the hands are missing, but they do give you get 2 saber grips, 2 like neutral hands, and then 2 force pushes for like the movie look, and then you get like 2 kind of force hands and 2 saber grips for the Clone Wars. So
Nice.
it is Peak. I do like I know it's like expensive and expected, but it is nice to like buy a figure and you get the theatrical look and you can transform it to Clone Wars. I think that's awesome.
100%.
Yeah, Pete, that was it.
All right. We're gonna save the best for last because I know there's an incoming
Right.
zoo
Oh,
rant.
yeah. I'm excited for this.
I
I'm
know that we got a zoo
Oh, I
rant around the
bet,
corner.
yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Just like Zach, got my Blockies Charizard
Hell
straight from China. It's the
For
China.
context, also, I have these on the way. I have this and Nidoking on the way. So
Yep, same.
I was right. He does have the hood on during the funeral in Phantom Menace.
Okay.
So
Bro, this shit peak.
It looks so good.
Look at
Can't
that.
wait to build it.
dude, this flame effects are just so good.
Yep, that's what sold me. I
that's
was like, oh, I have
honestly-
the Pokemon Select. I don't need it, but
Obviously, I showed this earlier, but I did build Nidoking, and I just love that they come with these little bases.
yes, that's so. Bro,
with
I
these
think
little effect pieces. It just gives just a little bit more to this.
I think Blockies needs to give Pletho some kickback because Pletho's videos
real.
really sold me.
Bro,
Yeah,
the
same. I was kind
articulated
of
tail.
half in, half out, and I didn't do the order till after watching Pleto's videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Articulated tail is so sick.
dude, so awesome. Love Nidoking, one of the best Gen 1 designs. Articulated jaw. Like, neck has some good movement to it as well. You can get him into some really good, like, lower, looking forward poses, especially to use what I'm assuming is Mega Horn.
Bro, I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe Hasbro should look into just not assembling the figures. Send me, like, a box with all the parts in it and let me build it myself and then save me $8.
Dude, these
Right.
figures,
Or whatever it is.
these figures look so like they look so Pokemon Stadium inspired too. Like
Oh,
in
yeah.
my head
I
of
thought
how
the
I
same thing.
how I
Yeah.
remember the games from when I was a kid. Obviously, they couldn't have that much detail because they weren't working with like a lot of polygons. But like fully realized in my head, that's what it looks like.
I wonder if that's what Blokey's does to get around like copyright or like a bunch of BS. Because Hot Toys had to do that back in the day when they were a smaller company and didn't
Yeah,
have
they're-
IPs. They had to
they're
label
technically
things as
model
model
kits.
kits. Yeah,
Yeah.
even though they're like pre-painted and you like don't have to do much
Yeah.
assembling.
They're
I know.
pre-painted, and they're not statues. They're action figures. Like, they're fully
Right.
posable
Yeah, like when you
and-
build them,
yeah.
they're actual figures.
I know I've shown it off, but come on.
Yeah,
The
that's,
so
Scyther
good.
is peak.
that's pretty cool.
So yeah, love blockies. I'm cooked. I have most of the Gen 1 ones on pre-order.
They
Besides
just, like-
Pikachu, because
They're like taking over the game right now, bro.
fuck skinny Pikachu. It's fat Pikachu or bust, baby.
Did you see that the Pokemon Center is releasing like a fat like
Plush.
grayscale Pikachu from like Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, like a plush?
Dude, that's awesome.
I need to send it to you. It's cool. I don't know where it's releasing, like where you can even buy it, but it looks really cool. I would love to have it. It's just like a cute little fat plush.
Yeah. And so I did also get some Black Series. You guys probably
we don't care
already
about
saw
that, bro.
right? You guys already saw the reviews for this, but I did get the Remnant AT-AT driver, which is a very nice looking figure.
Paint app's good.
The thigh swivel is doo-doo butter. Brandon, if you're here, come on, bro. This is not acceptable for a trooper.
Are we?
It's dated articulation. You gotta
Are
get
we
it.
taking? Are we taking steps backwards?
Oh yeah. Well, this figure reuses a lot of Sinar Test Pilot, Andor. So
I think it looks pretty good.
yeah,
Yeah, it does look good.
the weathering is really nice too. It's definitely
So
real
is there
paint.
any inkjet weathering at all, or is it all like a wash?
I don't think there's inkjet on the AT-AT, but there is definitely on my other pickup here, which is the Stormtrooper. I think the leg deco here is actually inkjet.
Okay,
Cool.
because when they like first did these, I suspected it was like a mix of them because it like pulls
Like-
up in a lot of crevices like paint, but also some of the splotches were just looking too perfect.
Of course, it's not going to focus, but yeah, I think on the legs, I think like this detail is inkjet, but the back of the figure, definitely not. And I don't think
Okay.
the front. I don't think the front is either. Like the chest, how it's got like, it looks like it's smeared, and you definitely can't smear the inkjet. So, picked these two up. Got them at my local Meijer. And Mac says, I've heard plastic quality feels cheap on this wave. These two feel fine to me. I mean, the Trooper's a little cake frosting, but this figure feels great, in my opinion.
That Stormtrooper looks really good. That's like doing something for me. I don't know.
I hope that this Stormtrooper goes on sale because I want to replace some other Stormtroopers on my shelf with this guy because he looks great. And I love the customization options. You could take the pauldron off. You can take the ammo pouch off, and he can just be a basic Stormtrooper. So, yeah, found these at Meijer. Actually, shout out to Lucy, Justin's wife. She found these for us. She was on the hunt,
Ace Lucy,
dude, honestly.
always.
And I picked these up from the Discord as well. I got 2 figures to add to my collection of blue line and orange line figures. So I got the TIE Pilot
Awesome.
in box. Looking very good. Already got him in that Figgy shield. You already know. I
Nice.
started hanging them up too.
For base Nate getting into the origin of the line, while Justin is getting into slop carbonized.
I'm just like,
Bro,
it's-
he picked up the Jet Trooper. I was like, I don't even have that. Like,
I
I was
thought-
talking to Zach. I was like, "Damn, Carbonize is one thing, but a Carbonize sequel figure? Like,
Yeah,
I don't even have that.
Justin's
shit, dude.
cooked, bro.
it
I'm
was
a fan.
because at first we were both like, oh yeah, let's both get orange and blue line. Like it would be so much fun. And then randomly Justin's like, how about I switch to carbon? Like he texted me one day out of the blue and was like, bro, I think I'm feeling nostalgic for Triple Force Friday. And I was like,
Go.
okay. I mean, like, yeah, that was
All right, dude.
that was like the
They fly
last
now.
the last great
Bro,
hunt.
They
Justin's
do fly.
screaming right now. He's like, "I can't defend myself."
Oh yeah. He's about to join from the car right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also got Han Solo. Really, Hasbro? Look at how packed the box used to be.
Damn,
They don't
I
make
know.
them like they used to. Meanwhile,
Oh,
Zooboy
yeah,
sees those hands.
That's
and
what
at
those
those hands,
hands
bro.
look like. That's what the
you
hands
looking
look
into
like.
it?
Interesting. Yeah.
meanwhile, look at the actual figure itself.
Hello.
So yeah, 2 more for the collection of orange and blue line figures.
Orange.
I'm having a lot of fun picking those up. But 2 physical media pickups here as well. Yesterday was my 8th anniversary with my lovely fiance Paige. And for our anniversary, we decided to get a gift for ourselves. And we bought Super Mario Party Jam.
Hell yeah,
Hell
bro.
Physical. Physical.
Physical media, baby. And it's actually on the cart,
On the
bro.
cart.
It's
On
on
the
the cart.
That's right.
So I've played a little bit of this. Justin and Lucy have it.
I have it.
And it's a lot of fun. And we've just been procrastinating picking up our own copy. But yesterday we were like, it's our anniversary. Like, let's just go let's buy something. And so this is what we landed on. It was Super Mario Party
Oh
Jam.
yeah, bro. We gotta play.
And then I've got a Blu-ray. I've got a 4K pickup here. Little random, but it was so cheap. I couldn't pass it up. And I've got the collector's edition of Titanic.
Hell yeah.
I paid full price for this.
Oh, brother.
I don't think it was that much though. I mean, it's a nice set. I don't know if you opened it.
Bro,
it's
it's-
insane.
I mean, it said it was 120.
I didn't
Was
pay
it-
that for it. It was
Okay,
like it was one of those things where it was like when it shipped, it wasn't.
No,
it wasn't that much.
because they also reissued it for 60. Is that what you got, T-Matt?
I'm gonna let you know right now what I spent on it.
I want to look up what I paid for it.
This
I paid
was 12
$65 for it.
Yeah, that was when
Alright,
they reissued
alright.
it. Because, and I'll tell you, I got it on sale, but not as good of a sale as you got, Nate.
Yeah, $12. That's
Dude, this was
That's
12
crazy.
bucks on deepdiscount.com. It's the 4K. I like Titanic. It's a good movie.
I still kind of think it's James Cameron's best film.
bro.
His best film over Terminator, Terminator 2,
Bro, when you open that and you see all the stuff in there, it's crazy. It is packed to the
I
brim.
Kinda might-
Aliens.
I don't. It's not my favorite, but I kind of think it might be his best film, bro. I kind of. I don't know.
No, it's
Bro,
probably T2.
Bro,
from
I'm-
Way of Water.
Aneurysm.
I'm most excited for the sheet music for My Heart Will Go On, bro.
Dude, it's
Bro.
nice.
You know, I
They have,
gave that.
they have notes in there that like Rose and Jack like wrote each other. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
I paid $45 for this, and I thought that was really good. So
Yeah.
12
They have
is
like
insane.
they have like the menu from like their dinners there and
Yeah,
yeah,
I see-
shit. Like it's
Yeah,
so
it's-
nice, dude. It's insane.
What does
Bro,
it say?
Wilbon, Titanic is amazing, bro.
It
an
includes a
excellent
boarding
film.
pass, a launch viewing ticket, first, second, and third class menus, notes from Rose to Cal and Jack
Yep.
to Rose. Damn. But yeah, I didn't have Titanic on Blu-ray. I didn't have it on 4K, so I was like, perfect excuse to finally
yeah.
pick this movie up and
I-
get a giant, obnoxious edition of it.
Wilbon's telling you to stop because he fucking loves Terminator 2, bro.
I love Terminator as well, but
I know, but
Fourth
know,
place
bro.
for Aliens?
I'll say
Damn.
this: I think Titanic might have the best performances.
Really quick, before we get all derailed, I'm gonna hop off because I'm going to an Oscar party in like an hour, so I need to go take a shower.
Bro's mixing my snacks. Ah, I'm used to it.
I know.
All right.
I'll go back on the rewatch. I know. I was gonna try and stay the whole time, but I got like an hour, so I don't want to.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it's okay. T-Mac is abandoning me now. He's abandoning me and Foregone later. It's whatever. It's used.
Yeah,
I'm used
yeah.
to it.
I know.
I'm used to
I know. I'm
the
going to hang out with
Yeah.
some buddies to watch the old awards. So.
Bro, friends in real life, are you joking right now?
Who needs
Yeah.
them? Who
Yeah.
needs them?
That's true.
All right, bro. Thanks for joining.
All right,
See
thanks
you,
for
bro.
having me on. I'll see y'all
Appreciate
later.
See you, bro.
Titanic 2 is the best one.
Yeah.
Zoo, do you know if this is a new transfer or I would
You
assume
know
it's
what
probably the
sucks?
same.
T-Mac probably knows the answer to that. What a shame.
Fuck. It's probably the same. It's
Yeah,
probably the
I
same.
don't think it's a new transfer. No, I don't think it is.
I couldn't imagine a normal studio going through the trouble of doing another transfer.
Oh, especially because you said 3 years ago, right? Yeah, this is just a straight reissue of that set from a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
yeah,
there
this
you
is
go.
not even from a few years ago. Definitely not. Also, Stargazer.
Bobcat got him. Now, bro, Leo broke his rule. He broke his rule for
That's crazy.
whoever he's
Also,
with now.
Stargazer. I was gonna wait till the end to say this, but yes, I am. Me and Foregone are going live during the Oscars. We're gonna do an Oscar live reaction.
Damn. All right.
That's crazy.
It's time for the zoo pickups.
All right,
And I'm going to go pee real quick.
I only have 4 things. I have 4 things, but 3 of them are all things that Comrade Bobcat loves. So that's interesting. But the first thing, that's not related to Comrade Bobcat, is I got this little ring-tailed lemur, mother and baby.
Is that a Zaboomafoo?
No, see, Zaboomafoo is actually a safaka, not a lemur. And Zaboomafoo doesn't
okay.
actually. A lot of people
me
say
look
that
up-
for some reason.
Let me
Yeah,
look
if you
up
look.
Zaboomafoo.
Zach's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Zach's like, I know
All
safakas.
right, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you look up Zaboomafoo, actually looks.
okay.
Yeah, because it
There's
doesn't
a
have the big
difference.
tail like that.
There's no striped tail. Or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
But when I saw that, I was like, oh, that's Zaboomafoo.
Yeah.
You know, it's a
Yeah, this
general
is
look.
it is King Julian from Madagascar, but I love that it comes with a little baby on the. My camera's not focusing.
I bet.
Oh,
Yeah. But the next thing I got, Bobcat. I actually don't know if you own this, but I texted Bobcat a picture of these next 3 items. I was like, my snags this week are all things that you love. But I got a 3 3/4 inch Johto cast
Nice.
with the blaster that needs Blue Chew for sure.
Slobber,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
But-
Danny.
I gotta say, this figure fell apart. Like, literally every single piece of him fell apart. Like, he was exploded. And that's because he does this. You ready for this? You press down on this.
Oh, the Jorkin Johto cast.
Bro, Johto cast Jork in it?
Yeah, look at him, bro. Oh, shit.
His shit.
He kind of goes crazy. Look at him.
What a...
Yeah.
All right. What a stupid
Like,
fucking
what is-
play feature. What the fuck
What is he
does that
doing? Like, what
do?
is...
What does that do?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
for a character that has a blaster, not even a lightsaber. Because I understand if they have a lightsaber and you want a kid to, like,
Right.
be able
Yeah,
to
like
wield it,
like Jorkin, Obi-Wan, and Anakin, like that shit makes sense.
Yeah. Oh! He literally just exploded again. Did you see that?
Yeah.
the-
Oh no, the Zeus. Dude, why is Palpatine literally? He's gripping it.
What the...
He's gripping the hog.
Get his hog.
What?
Bro, my Johto cast just literally exploded again.
Oh my god. That
It's funny
fucking
'cause-
Emperor.
on my short that I did for TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, I started it with a quick, just to get people to comment, and then did the unboxing, and it did pretty well.
Damn.
The
Zoo,
Jorkin
you gotta
Emperor is so good.
you gotta fix your cam. There you go.
I don't.
You're back in
All right,
focus.
that
There
was,
you go.
bro. Look what happened.
I love the.
These
hand
are
in
his
the air,
legs.
too.
His head, his torso covering, the spring that causes the jelk feature, and his arms.
Jeez.
What the hell? Bro,
right.
explode! I'm gonna have to assemble him before.
Shout out to Darth Eddie
fucking-
for all the Unk information today. That's the 2003 Boba Fett Saga mold repainted that was originally a quick draw move for the Jetpack Flame Base Boba figure.
Bobcat, does your Johto cast explode like that? It's the second time that happened. You literally you saw. I would love to see someone clip that.
I love joking democracy.
Yeah, that was crazy. Blocky's Johto cast.
Dude. You know what's crazy is Blocky's has hit us up in the past to like do like some Marvel stuff. Not even Star Wars stuff randomly. But I wanna reply to their email and be like, hey yo, what about Pokemon? You wanna send me a few of those?
Oh yeah.
Do it.
Do it, bro. Fuck it.
I thought his name was Darth Edible for a second.
The worst thing they can do
I'm
is say
fried,
no,
bro. Appreciate you, Darth Eddie.
Yeah, bro.
Being a 51-year-old collecting nerd means bad knees, but a good memory. Hey, we'll be there soon. You guys think about the day when we're all going to be old as shit and we'll be live streaming and we'll be like, I remember when Black Series had PFP. That was crazy.
bro. It was peak.
Yep. You're smitten.
I need some Darth Edibles. Hell
My
yeah.
next figure, this was a pain in the ass to get, and I probably still would not have it if it wasn't for Piercing Bullet. People who don't know, Piercing works at Walmart. He snagged this for me. What I got? Jessica Cruz.
Oh, hell yeah,
Green
bro.
Lantern. I
Can
love
you see
Jessica.
the back of the knees?
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Can't
I like
stand-
I like the front of the knees better.
Oh, there you go.
Front of the knees better.
Yeah, the front of the knees. There you go.
This is-
But yeah,
Yep.
can't see. Of course, I won't focus on her face. Well,
almost. No.
you fucking dumb fucking camera. All right, but I'm very excited to get Jessica Cruz. She's awesome. Tada's now done all the main human Green Lanterns except for the newest one, Joe Mullion, and she's also not a Green Lantern of Earth, Joe Mullion. So if Todd doesn't make her, I'll be okay. Jessica was the last Green Lantern of Earth.
Nice.
But my last pickup, gotta play the gong, Nate.
Hold on.
You see right there.
All right, we're ready.
I play it.
Oh.
I got
Oh
The Man with No Name sideshow. It was very hard to show. I'm
Bro,
knocking into my mic.
I gotta come over and pose that thing off the rip.
Damn, bro hates my pose?
No, it's not bad.
Is that Arthur Morgan?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Basically.
Bro,
I
you
posed-
got the sideshow foregone.
I posed him to this like he's like shooting like Arthur Morgan, honestly, where he's like to the side.
No,
like,
he's shooting like Han Solo when Greedo shot first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do have to say this is great. I love this. Very, very nice figure. However, opening this, it just confirmed to me two things. One, Sideshow is just worse than Hot Toys. Just is.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You could definitely tell that it's of
There's a
lower quality.
difference. Yeah.
Now, to be fair, it's also cheaper than Hot Toy, but really not that much more. Like I feel like the quality decreases.
I wouldn't really say they're cheaper, bro. There's a lot of sideshow stuff that's
true.
more expensive, if not the same price.
But it's very nice. The likeness is great. That's the best thing. But I know, I'm sorry, Coffee and Zach, but I feel this, opening this figure, I felt the same way that I felt opening every 1/6 scale figure that I have, which is, this is a doll. It's not a figure. It's a
You gotta buy
doll.
the right one.
This just isn't for me. Like I no disrespect to people like Coffee, who that's their whole collection now, but this scale is just not for me. And I say that as someone who has like 4 more on pre-order.
I was gonna say you have like fucking 5 more that you're buying.
But it's just
You can cancel them and sell.
I
them.
don't want to cancel them because I like the way that I have them, where it's like I'm buying just my favorite characters as like their one little display. But this, I could just never be all in on this because it's just not how I want to collect. And I don't, again, I feel bad because it was the same way when I got the Revan, where it sounds like I'm just trashing it and just being overly negative. But again, you have to realize, like Coffee just said, I have these on pre-order. If I really hated them, I wouldn't buy them. It's a lot of money to say if I hated them. It's just I don't really have much to say about them positively. But that's just like me. That's like I'm literally mean. I don't have much to say about it positively. And not that it's not like I don't have positive thoughts, because I do. It's just when I open it, I was just
Hell yeah, brother! Someone's passing by.
Hell yeah.
I can't explain it. And Nate, I know you know what I'm talking about, 'cause I talked to you about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't feel like the excitement that like Coffee and Wilbon have when they open theirs. And I see it, and I'm so happy for my brothers. But like, for me, I open it, I'm like, this is like a really expensive doll. That's how I feel when I open it. I'm like, I don't know. I'm Zach. I know that Mike has talked about some things like this. I know you're probably used to Mike talking
Well, he
about
has
this as
hot
well.
toys. He has a couple hot toys, but
Yeah.
he's kind of looking to sell them for the space. I mean, I know what you mean, because like the size of them and the feel of them. That's why I've been very limited, even though I'm like in on them. I've been very limited in the ones I pick up to the ones that I know I believe I'll love. Like that Darth Vader with the giant plastic cape is more of a display piece, you know. And see, when I get them, I mess with them in hand and I put them in a good pose. But I also don't really care how they feel these days. They're just such a good display piece to look at. But like that General Grievous, you know, with the die-cast pieces. Like,
I mean, that's not a fucking doll.
Yeah, that's as close as you're gonna get to like a 12-inch actual like action figure. But that's why I've been slow at getting the ones that I feel like I'll really, really love. And I don't have a single one that's a human character yet. Well, I mean, Vader is, but he's in a giant suit.
Right.
You know, I have clone troopers, stormtroopers, Grievous, Darth Maul. I'm like waiting for them to make newer human characters. Like I'm probably gonna get the ESP Han Solo. But you never know. I might get that and say, well, I think I'd rather stick with armored characters.
Right.
But I care more about how they look and if they're like a really good display piece. You know, like in a glass cabinet under lights.
Right. That's why it's just so interesting and how we all have different tastes, because, you know, Coffee doesn't like McFarlane really at all. And I do, you know? Mm-hmm. And I don't think Coffee's an idiot, and Coffee doesn't think I'm an idiot.
It all just depends on what you want, because like they're dolls in the aspect that it's a clothed action figure. Because like if you strip the clothes off and look at the base body, it's an action figure. It's like like if you had an unpainted Marvel Legend in your hand, like it was just a base body Marvel Legend.
Yeah, it's like articulates.
It's all just kind of like what you're looking for. Like obviously in 1/12. Soft goods just don't work, so that's why people sculpt plastic clothing, and you know, and all
and everything like, especially just the way he moves is so fluid, and I love that, because as someone like I haven't messed much with my Revan because I'm just afraid with his stupid fucking hood, and Thrawn is not really an action heavy character, but like I've just been messing around with poses with him, like. Mainly just with the revolver.
And that's why I don't like. I call them dolls as a joke, but like Hot Toys, I can sit there and fucking mess around with them for 2 hours like an action figure. Mm-hmm. It's all just it's literally it's just I don't know. It's just different. They're very similar, but also very different. But what I was gonna say is kind of what has happened with me is instead of appreciating like sculpted detail. In like an outfit or something, like something that stands out to me is SHF Jedi robes, like how they do their Jedi figures, that sculpted like plastic detail that they get on the tunics. I look for like that, but in like tailoring on actual soft goods now. So like I appreciate like the battle damage Vader. I have him fucking decapitated on my desk right now, but I love the like weathering that they did on the actual like outfit and everything, and like the holes and the paint on the edges and everything. So it's just, I mean, I don't know. It's just having a preference. You just prefer 1/12, 1/10 scale.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I do want to stress that it's like, it's not like I regret it, because again, I have others on order. So if I was like, fuck this, then I would just cancel them. And I would just, sell the ones that I have. But I do enjoy them. It's just that I would never want to go all in on them. And I also just don't think, as a whole, that it's what I'm looking for in a collectible. Because the way I see it also is that if you're going to do something this detailed and, expensive, I would much rather have a statue. However, I know that that's me. Coffee wants to pose his figure.
I want a posable figure.
So a statue is not going to give Coffee what he wants. So that's completely understandable.
Dude,
I think that's why what I'm doing, I'm happy with. Where it's like I'm sticking only to my favorite characters. Like someone said earlier, who was it? I don't know. I can't find the comment now. But someone said that I should get a Cad. Oh, here it is, Buster Brown. So that I should get a Cad Bane figure. That would be sick. But the problem is I love Cad Bane. He's just not one of my absolute favorites. So I wouldn't want
1/6 is just too
to
expensive.
get something like that in 1/6 scale.
Yeah.
Right.
That's basically what I'm doing.
Like I said, I do like Cad Bane a lot.
Yeah, like with my Hot Toys collection, I'm only doing some of my favorite characters and my favorite Star Wars looks.
Right.
And like things that are the most iconic and that I love. That's why I'm not trying to go too crazy with them, but I am going to have a pretty good collection.
Plus, I find stuff this. I find stuff like this really neat, and like it's just more possible in 1/6. So like, here's like the piece for the Hayden head sculpt is a separate piece, and then like even in the separate piece that the head sculpt fits in, they even have like the little notch pegs for this piece to go in on top of it. So it's like, because when you're dealing with like 1/12 and removable helmets, it's really easy for them to just not look good and look like out of proportion. But with 1/6, like you can do stuff like this, like have an actual head sculpt in a piece and like, be able to have like a slot for something like that. And it looks like in scale. Now, I'm not saying it's perfect, because there's a lot of 1/6 figures where stuff just looks terrible, especially like cloth patterns and threads and stitches and everything can look really like out of scale and wacky. But
also a big thing for me, I can't believe I didn't mention this, because this literally is my main issue, is the price. Coffee knows me for a long time now.
Yeah.
I'm sure he would vouch that this is how I feel. If I wasn't saying this, I'm sure he would be able to say this about me. When something reaches a certain price threshold, I start to get very critical of it. And meanwhile, when it's like a smaller thing, I'm like, I don't give a fuck, But that's why, again, TVC, like I was agreeing with things Brandon was saying in chat. But it crosses to me what I think is the threshold for a 3 3/4 inch figure. So then I'm starting to be very picky and choosy and critical. So I open these and I'm like, man, this was $300, because this was like, I think it was like $270 plus tax and shipping, so it was like pushing $300. And I was like, I don't see the value there. Like I could have bought a Switch 2, And
yeah, the Sideshow stuff is just so, like, all the modern stuff they make now is just so overpriced.
Right. And but to be honest, that's the thing, is that even with my Revenant Thrawn, it's like I like them. I just don't think I know this is a fantasy world, but I know if they were like $100 cheaper, $50 cheaper, $75 cheaper, something like that, I would feel so much better about it. Like more
the exact same things I've been saying for like months about the Scum and Villainy stuff. Is if it was $50, $75, $100 cheaper, I'd be all in. Like, completionist.
It does make me think that I'm less likely now to get all of them. Like this was like my testing the waters. However, I'm very happy I get this, and I still might get Dirty Harry Callahan, because that's probably my second favorite Clint Eastwood role after this. So I might get that later down the line. I checked Sideshow; they're still in stock. Nice. And this is technically, even though he's sold out in Sideshow, you can buy him from Big Bad. I'm pretty sure the price is more, but he's still available if someone wanted him. But probably not for long, if I had to guess. But it just makes me like reaffirm that like I could never do what Coffee did. But that was never in the cards for me anyway. And also, it's like, I speak to Coffee all the time, you know. I'm sure people know this, but Coffee is my actual friend, not just my co-host. So
What?
Nah.
so when I speak to him all
Used
the
a coffee.
time, that's crazy. I speak to him all the time, and I see he has absolutely no regrets about switching scales, and it's obviously very different for someone like myself, and that's why I would never want to. But it's never like, no one's saying I have to. There's no reason why you can't just dabble. You know, like so many people are like,
It pays to be a dipper.
yeah. I mean, you know, but when people are like, oh, fucking someone's getting into 1/6, they're selling everything. Oh, they're buying 3 3/4 inch, they're selling all their Black Series. Oh, they're buying Black Series, they're selling all the 3 3/4 inch. It's like, no, you could just buy what you like. And I do.
That too. Yeah.
Based.
Yeah, and I just think that I think 3, and again, it's a little different because this is a sideshow, not a hot toy. But I think 3 is enough of a sample size for me to determine that, like, I don't think my opinion will be changing.
Oh,
you know, like the next one I'll get is the Nightwing hot toy. You know, I'm excited about that one.
That's probably going to be your most like middle of the road one out of all the ones you get, if I had to guess, because it's not even like it's like a comic night.
Right.
Like
It's Arkham.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that does make it more of a visually interesting, because instead of just spandex, his armor, like, I feel like that could make a good figure, even though it's not like my preferred look.
'Cause it's a good costume and the paint's really good.
Yeah.
On it.
And Nightwing, I last figure ball, I think, maybe, I don't know, sometime recently, I talked about how I don't want to. Oh yeah, it wasn't even figure ball. It was just a call with you, Coffee. I said I wanted to talk about it next figure ball with the Neo that was just announced.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I will talk about that on figure ball next week. But the thing is, I would love that Neo because I love Neo, but it's not the exact look I want. And I feel like, Zach, as you were saying with buying like your favorites, I can't really compromise on, oh, I like the character but not the look. You can't really do that for 1/6 scale.
You should never
$300
compromise, bro.
Yeah.
Especially because like they're doing Matrix.
Like they'll do Raiders
they're doing-
Indie. I don't
yeah,
need to compromise on
they're
Temple
doing-
Indie.
Yeah, like they're gonna do Temple, or not Temple. They're gonna do a Raiders Indie 2.0. If they're doing Neo from Matrix Reloaded, Reloaded.
Yeah, that was
If they're
Reloaded,
doing
yeah.
him from the sequel, like of course they're gonna fucking do him from the first movie. I thought. I'm not a Matrix guy. I thought Matrix Reloaded was the like fucking fried ass sequel they just did a few years ago. So I was like, oh, is this like a flashback young Keanu from the new movie? But knowing that it's like the sequel to the original, yeah, they're doing a Matrix 1 Keanu. Like,
well, the thing that some people are saying is they've already done a Matrix 1 Keanu, but it was like a while back. So this would be like a 2.0.
They have no problems 2.0ing anything nowadays.
Right.
Like if the demand is there and they know they'll make money off of it, they will do it. Like they're gonna. I've been complaining about Hot Toys not revealing anything Star Wars so far, but I know for a fact they're like probably gonna all gas A New Hope next year, and they're gonna 2.0 like everything.
Yeah, and I've told you if they do like I'm sure they will, a new like 77 Vader, like I'll likely be in on that. They will, and they'll give him a nylon suit, and they'll give him USB light up, and everything. That's another thing why I didn't want to compromise. I know like Wilbon especially has talked about like there's things you can do to extend the life of pleather and stuff, but for me, I'm just like, I don't want to deal with that at all. So I will just wait until they make a fully nylon Vader.
Yeah.
Or you can just buy all the Vaders, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to wait for OT, and then I bought the Battle Damage, and I'm going to buy Revenge of the Sith, and now I'm going to get into the OT ones.
So basically what I'm trying to say is fuck Hot Toys, fuck Sideshow, fuck 3.75, only Black Series. Fuck Mayfex.
No.
Yeah. Spitting, bro.
What about McFarlane? What about McFarlane?
Fuck McFarlane.
Fuck
McFarlane too.
Nah, fuck everything. Fuck everything except for Blocky's Pokemon, right?
And Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
Blockies and Mythic Legions.
Blockies and Mythic Legions are what we're all cooking up right now.
All right, good night.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Hey, let's go, baby.
James Wade, that is crazy, bro. For 120.
Wow. You're like, okay, I will say, This at 280, whatever the hell it was, 290, I would take this 10 million times more than the fucking Grievous. This is worth so much more
Wow, than the SHF
than that
Grievous?
fucking Grievous.
No, bro.
That Grievous
is...
for 200 is...
Wait, but you're getting your money back.
You know what's crazy, bro?
Yeah, I get my money back. You're spit.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting my Hot Toys 212th clone for like almost the same price you paid for your General Grievous SHF.
I can't, bro.
Because it retailed for $225 and I used like $40 in rewards on it. So I think after shipping, it's going to be about
Retail was
$200.
$255, yeah, for the 212th Airborne.
Damn.
$255, yeah.
I'm
talking about the Grunt, bros. $225
Oh, the
for
grunt.
the standard.
The grunt. Okay, I thought you were talking about the Airborne. For
No, the standard is $225 retail.
I don't want to say like, oh, this is too much money to spend on toys, because I mean, look behind me. But it's too much money to spend on individual toys. I think that's what what it comes down to.
The thing is though, is I feel like you're thinking in the perspective of having a shelf behind you with fucking 1,000 figures behind you. I feel like because think about it this way, like Hot Toys, yeah, like cut out the slop, curate a collection. Hot Toys
like
has been
you
doing,
did. That's like how you.
Hot Toys has been, they've been doing Star Wars for like 11 years now or something like that. I think since like 2015 or 2014 or something. Like if you just, and Sideshow, like I know it sounds crazy, but Sideshow makes these like affordable. Like maybe not affordable, but attainable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like
payment
like
plans.
Hot Toys seem like so, just like unattainable to
Oh,
everyone.
I'll straight
but then
up
when you
say
put
it
it in perspective, that like a figure is $50 a month for 4 months, or $50 a month for 5 months, then it's like it's not too bad.
Or 89%.
I will straight up tell you right now, if Sideshow didn't do payment plans, I wouldn't have 0 Hot Toys.
Oh yeah,
like
I'm right there with you, bro. Because that's a lot of money
can't.
to cough up all at once to get a figure.
True. Absolutely true.
And then you're like me, you have like 6 payment plans going on at once.
Well, you know what I would do? I would buy the Hot Toys, but I would just use Nate's credit card instead of my own.
Based.
There you go.
Based.
Yeah, put it on Out of the Basement card. They get the Hasbro money.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. They get
Zach,
the shield
shut
money.
up.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I get it, because it's like they are expensive. Like I feel like every time I talk about them like being attainable, it makes it seem like they're not expensive. They are. They're very fucking expensive. They're like, honestly, they're overpriced. They're ridiculously expensive. But I think a lot of things are overpriced and ridiculously expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But
I've talked about 1,000 times. If McFarlane was not on its last legs, I honestly,
you'd have
for
been passing
DC.
on a bunch of this stuff.
I think I'd be
For DC.
Yeah, for DC. I think I'd be done, or at least I would buy a lot less, because I straight up like cannot afford to go all in on McFarlane like I do.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't like I'm like, okay, like the line, like I couldn't do this for like 5 years. Like no way.
Yeah.
Just I know the line's dying, so I'm like, okay, I can buy.
Like I was
what
saying,
now.
like they're expensive, and like you said, it's like too much to spend on like one like collectible.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, it is, but then also like think about all of your like not too expensive purchases combined all into one number.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like think about all the it's just a $30 McFarlane, but then you look behind you and you have
like
500 McFarlane behind you. You know what I mean? Like,
it's all about.
It's just it's just
what you. If you like quality over quantity, quantity over
and they're
quality,
very expensive,
way.
but I've also pulled back a lot. Like, I mean, last year I got probably like 20 something Hot Toys, but I also sold off all of my Black Series. I sold off all of my imports on my everything to get them. And this year I'm on track.
I took advantage of that.
I mean, a lot of people did. I think this year I'm on track to get like 12 or 14 figures without like buying stuff on the aftermarket, which like, that is so much less, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is just significantly less than a lot of people's, a lot of pickups. Bro, you get piles of loot that have fucking 4 times the amount of stuff than that.
Oh, yeah. My pile of loot that just shipped, and it was the full 90 days, there's like 20-something things in there.
Dang.
That's more Hot Toys than I'm going to get this year.
Right, that's the thing, is like, But that's how I like to collect. Some
yeah, I know
people
exactly.
Don't like to
that's
do
what
that.
I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
So-
It's literally just all about preference and what you want and how you collect. But all I gotta say is you're fucking wrong if you don't collect the way that I collect. You know?
Yeah, you're spitting.
Based.
Yeah.
Based. Absolutely. If you don't 100% agree with us, then you're against us.
That's
true.
another good one to put in perspective, Eddie, is that fucking
you're
McFarlane
not with
slop
me,
ass Joker set that was
then you're my
$250.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I was
That's why
cheap.
Like, I'll take a hot toy over that shit all day, every day.
That went on sale for $150, and I still didn't. It needs to
Too
go
much?
lower. I want that set.
Is
but
it still in
needs to-
stock?
Yeah, it's still in stock. When that hits like 110, I'll pick it up. But
I mean, 110's not bad for 2 figgies, a little diorama, and extra goodies.
yeah,
True, but 250.
Yeah, that's
Is
fried.
250
I don't
is.
know.
They're
Did
smoking
anybody
crack.
pay full price for that? Like, that's crazy.
Wilbon bought 4 of them at that.
That's crazy. All right.
Never sold the Joker set.
Yeah. It's still literally in stock on Amazon.
Yep.
That's
Fried.
crazy.
It's
Fried.
because it's too expensive, but what are you going to do?
I'm
Alright,
trying to
boys.
assemble. I'm trying to assemble my Johto cast, and he keeps falling apart.
You may assemble. But I think for now, let's hit the dusty trail. 3 hours, 30
Wait,
minutes into this stream.
aren't we waiting for Justin to join?
Oh, yeah. He'll be here any minute.
Let's stay live until next Sunday.
He's.
Yeah.
You guys did a 24-hour stream. Well, guess what? We're doing a week
Yeah.
stream.
Multiply
Bro,
it.
do you know
a
what's
week long, and you're
Nate?
not.
Do you know
gonna go
what's
to bed.
crazy?
I'm just.
I was telling Coffee, there's something wrong with me the last like couple weeks, because before the 24-hour stream, I stayed up 24 hours like 2 times before that.
What I'm saying, bro, you stayed up for 24 hours, 3 days out of 2 weeks out of a
Since the
2-week
24-hour stream, I've stayed up 24 hours twice since then.
bro,
I
that
don't
was
know.
a
Right.
week ago.
Your
built-
body needs
Fried.
sleep.
I'm built
You were-
different,
You
bro. I don't know
stayed
what's
up for
going on.
24
You
hours
were
straight
destroying
5
your body.
times in 2.5
Yeah.
weeks, bro. That's.
I don't know.
I
Bro, you know what the
Body
crazy
needs
thing
rest.
is?
No
last night, I went to bed at midnight last night, and I woke up at 5:30 this morning. I didn't
you know
even set an alarm. I don't know.
you-
My
You know
body
you can
doesn't like
close
sleep.
your eyes again, right?
No, I can't. That's something bad with me. I can't go back to sleep once I wake up. I just can't.
Fried.
I don't know.
Not me, bro. I mean, sometimes like I'll wake up early, and I'll have to be up for like 25 minutes, but then I'll fall back asleep.
I wish, bro.
Yeah, I'm honk shoeing, bro, for real. Like, no questions asked.
Yeah,
If I-
it's weird. I can usually fall back asleep, but if I have a work meeting early in the morning and I wake up at like 6:30, I'm always checking my phone to make sure like that I'm not late to log on for the meeting or anything. But that's usually the only time I can't go back to sleep is when I know I have to be up and be somewhere or be logged on. But other than that, like I can fall asleep like a baby, like if it's in the morning.
Damn. I once I'm up, I'm up. I'm just forever up.
Can't do
Once
it.
he's up, he's up. Ayo, check
break
out.
up?
I put a Tem head sculpt on the Kenobi 501st. Goes kind of hard.
Hey,
I was talking to Zach. I was like, bro, this is Tim if they had like actual costumes for Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
Okay, I assembled Johto again. Let's see. Can he still?
you can jork it.
He's actually
Still Jorkin.
he's sipping beer. That's what he's
Johto
sipping out of the
Jorkin.
mug.
Bro, can you actually tell me what is the point
That's
of this
fucking
feature?
insane.
Like, what is he doing?
Dude.
Like,
The
what is
fucking
he
hand
doing?
in the air kills me.
Yeah,
No,
what?
remember Darth Eddie said it's a quick draw effect from a previous Boba Fett. I think what we really need to ask is what the fuck is Palpatine doing that
Yeah,
Zach
that
has?
is crazy.
His
Palpatine
we got
on
this-
the wall. He's like leaned over, going crazy, bro.
Holy shit!
He's fucking posted up on the wall.
I can hit the fucking like holding the head.
Oh my fuck! That's crazy.
in the
Un-
stream, bro. Fuck.
Unbelievable. All right.
That's crazy.
Thank you
Man
guys
1000.
for hanging out. Zoo, Zach, Coffee. Appreciate you guys. We had Luke here. We had T-Mac here. The boys pulled up when Justin was
Yeah,
too
we thought it
busy
would just be me, and they
getting-
pulled through.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we had to make it an entertaining stream. Fuck, I'm sorry.
Bro, it was crazy. If you guys didn't show up and we didn't have like long discussions, Nate and I were going to talk about McFarlane Jurassic World.
Dude,
we had crazy shit. In
I mean,
We
case.
had it lined up. But all right, thanks everyone for hanging out with us too. 155 people still in here just to hear us
yeah.
talk about the stupidest shit
Hell yeah.
possible. I love that. I appreciate everyone
Hell
out
yeah.
there.
Oh, also, I'm going to do it again, promoting myself. If you want to watch me and Forgon react to the Oscars tonight, 8
That's
p.m.
right.
8 p.m. EST on my
8
channel.
p.m.
These Oscars better be good, bro, because I was supposed to watch fucking this AEW slap with Foregone.
Dang. And now he's not going to do it.
Damn.
No, he's still gonna be watching it. He's just gonna also be streaming.
Bro. He's going to be watching both. He's going to have one
Yeah.
eye going one way, one eye going the other way.
I was going to say something crazy. That's an
Yeah.
after show material. I
Good
think.
thing you didn't.
For-
Dude, I'm-
Coffee probably knows what I'm gonna say.
Hit the end button. Hit the end.
all right. See you guys. Bye.
I love telephones.
Inventor of the telephone, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.